Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome back to Game On. This is the Sports Morning Espresso Shot. I'm your host, Ray. Game On, East Cricket from sportspicks.locals.com. And we have Grass Guy in the house. Hope you guys are doing well on this Football Friday. It's a feel-good Friday, but I know some of you out there probably aren't feeling good, especially you Jets fans. But listen, you're down in the dumps today. I'm going to cheer you up. Just listen, if you're sad, just think of this. You could have been those dumbasses that decided to give up on Travion Henderson in fantasy and cut him. All right. And that guy scored 5 touchdowns in the last 5 days. So at least you're not one of them. Maybe you are, and that's why you feel down in the dumps. And if you do, it sucks to suck. Should trust the process, baby. Grass Guy, how you doing this morning?
I'm doing good, man. How are you? I appreciate the invite on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Glad to have you in, man. It's early, and you're here. I love it. Cricket, how you doing this morning?
I'm all right, man. I was looking back over my card from last night.
I don't mind. I'm up watching it anyway.
I got hooked a couple times, man. Had some things. It wasn't a bad night, but you know those nights where it's just kind of like blah, but you felt like it was going to be so much better at one point, and then all of a sudden you get done, you're just like kissing your sister or something. It's just one of them damn nights, man. No fun. No
That's
fun,
funny.
boo. You know, if I ever have somebody on a little ladder in receiving yards in the Thursday night football game, if they catch the first pass of the game, I don't care how far it's for. As long as they didn't go over on that first pass of the game, you should automatically go in and bet that guy's unders because he's done. He's done. Dead to rights. Dead to rights, man. I'm all right, though. How you doing, sir?
Not too bad. Not too bad. I was a dumbass last night, and I none of my TD people I bet because I didn't have Henderson. I had like every other Patriot. They didn't cash. Just needed TD from any of them, you know. I also got cute and decided to do Justin Fields 200 plus yards passing, but the Patriots win for a little 8-1 action.
We'll get to it, but why is that guy still a starting quarterback in the league?
Dude, he actually had chances. I mean, that he finally got himself a wide receiver that can get open. I mean, was it Mitchell or whatever it is?
Yeah, he dropped 2 or 3 though.
Yeah, that would have got me over, but we didn't get there.
Yeah, I mean, that guy was wide open all the time.
Hey, Grass Guy.
Grass Guy.
Yes, sir.
I think you're on a little bit of a delay.
Back out and come back in.
Yeah.
Just exit out and go back to that same link I sent you and rejoin.
Okay.
I feel like we're on like Sports Center, where you're interviewing somebody and they're like on the field or something, and everybody asks the questions and you got like that 10-second delay, and all of a sudden it goes to their mic and they're like, yeah, I'm good.
It's crazy that all of a sudden happened because before we went live, he was fine. Caterpillars Jets fans can lick my. They're supposed to be bad. They're trying to be Bills fans. That's funny.
Man, there's our guy again. Welcome back, Caterpillar. You like that?
You know what's funny is like no one should have lost last night betting that game. It landed on 13. There was times in the week to get the Patriots. Hell, there was times yesterday to get the Patriots at 12.5. You could have got them at 10.5, right? If you wanted to bet the Patriots.
Did it
but
go
if you wanted
above
to bet, if you wanted to bet, it went to 13.5 at one point. So if you wanted to bet the Jets, like everyone should have won last night.
How do they know? How do they know?
They got the script.
They got the script, dude, just right there.
Yeah.
Can't have a piss sense. If it makes you feel any better, Kirk, I've missed on weekday football the past 2 days. That doesn't make me feel better. I want to tell you I told you so, but I'm trying to save your ass.
That's funny. Good morning, Pissant. Good morning, Ms. Leslie. She says share and repost. That's right. That's right. Grass Guy's in the house. Pissant's here. Jamie's here. What is Jamie saying? We got let's see. Middle of a storm. Ooh, a storm. No, that's not good. It's not good.
But man, look at that next comment there. Big time yesterday.
Yeah, crushing it.
Portugal went down in the World Cup qualifiers to Ireland yesterday, and Cristiano Ronaldo got sent off in that match for the first time in 226 career international matches with Portugal.
Wow. Hey, I'll be right back.
You're gonna go ahead and do your thing, man. I'll catch up with the chat, see what's going on. Yeah, I saw that, Jamie. Big win for Ireland yesterday, man. So still got life in the World Cup qualifiers there. So good luck to y'all the rest of the way, man. He also says, can't predict exactly how good the line is going to get. Sometimes the line moves and it never comes back. That's right, sir. That's right. Good morning, Dog Spot. Good morning, Supporting. Good morning, there's Pissant. Like I said, My guy, Miss Leslie, good to see you. Let's see, man. Make sure we ain't missing nobody in here. Good to see everybody. He said, "Oh, Sporting Bet Ireland was a good payout." Oh, Pissant had 12.5. Man, it was a rough day yesterday. Wasn't it? Yeah, I wound up not messing with the side in that thing last night. I had some props going. My big prop came through. I thought I was going to be Mason Taylor, my favorite one, and it wound up after I heard Kashan Butte was going to be ruled out of that game last night. I wound up going with Mac Hollins too. I went with Mac Hollins 40+ receiving yards at even money for a 2-unit play. And then I had him 50+ for a 1-unit play at plus 168. So that actually made me profitable in the Thursday night football game last night. I wish I'd have took him on up to 60+ for a half unit. That'd have been real nice. He had 4 for 64 and got that, I think, midway through the third quarter. What made you pick Ireland to win outright? I only took Portugal not to win. Okay. They can have the tie and stuff going on there too. Man, let's go. All right, sir. You better?
I think so.
Much better. That's much better. Just before, you ever watch those ESPN interviews where they're like talking to somebody and somebody's like on the field or something and they'll ask them a question and it delays for like 7 or 8 seconds and all of a sudden that person will answer because it takes some time for it to come to their mic. That's kind of what we had going on with you. But now you're responding right after I say it. No, it ain't your fault, dude. It's the damn technology. We all know how that shit goes. We just in here saying hello to our friends this morning. How'd you do from a betting standpoint last night, sir?
Not too bad. Hit a couple college basketball. Except for Alabama. Alabama didn't. I don't know. They could not shoot in the fourth quarter of that game and save their ass. They were missing everything.
That fucking shit, man. It winds up going on. I tell you what, though, I'm serious, and it'll be a system play for me again because I watched a lot of that game last night. That team plays the exact same style of play as that team from last year. I told y'all they were going to shoot over 40 damn 3-pointers. I told you they were going to hit 35+% of them. They did all that. They shot 44 and hit 36.6% of them last night. But the free throws, Alabama only missed 2. I can live with that. You shoot 80% from free throw for me, I can live with that. But fucking Purdue, who's supposed to be a team that never misses those damn things, shooting 69%. Hell, that Braden Smith, I don't know if he's missed 2 damn free throws his whole fucking career, and he missed 2 in the first half last night.
That just shows they're human.
They are human, man. They are human.
I couldn't see it, but I was watching it on the app, and I could just see every time you see Purdue shooting free throws in the last couple of minutes, and then all of a sudden Alabama's got the ball. You see possession. You see 4 seconds later, shot miss. I'm like, dude, if they made a couple of those, it would have went over.
Dude, I knew we were in trouble when right at the end of the first half, we had like 3 or 4, maybe even 5 trips back to back down the floor where we had like little bunny layups that like hit the rim 4 or 5 times and roll back over the front of the rim. I was like, we're going to need them points. If you got a total within the 170s in college basketball, you don't need to be bricking bunny layups.
No, I agree.
That's where our high school coaches.
That and then the Capitals. Capitals started off hot, and then I don't know what happened.
Yeah, man, I don't know what happened in that one either, man. They went up. I saw it was 1-1. I don't know who went up 1-0, but I saw it was 1-1. And then you wound up. The last I checked, it was 3-2. And I went back to check it after and I saw they lost 6-3. I was like, oh shit, they turned it on.
Yeah.
Hey, Islanders came through for us last night. Fuck Jack Eichel.
Yes, they did.
You guys are talking college basketball and hockey on a Patriot Victory Friday?
On a Patriot Victory Friday. I figure we'd pull up your survivors and see how many of those we could find.
Don't worry. We got that on the menu. What was I going to say? Oh, you guys just got to give me the next couple days because I got to enjoy us at the top of the AFC while it lasts because we'll probably.
While it lasts?
Well, we're in sole possession of first place is what I mean.
Don't you have like a 2-game lead now?
No. We're tied with we were just in third because we were tied with Denver and Indy.
Oh, in the okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, you said AFC. Yeah. I was thinking. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, no. But yeah, the Patriots get a 27-14 win last night. Drake May 281 yards passing. He I think completed his first 11 passes last night. Just insane.
Bro, what if somebody would have told y'all about 2.5 years ago that was the best quarterback in that entire class? What if somebody would have told y'all that?
Hey, I listened because I was excited.
Maybe he's just in the best system.
That guy's fucking good.
The way he moves in the pocket, they made a good point last night on the broadcast. They said he's been sacked so many times, and he still just is so calm and cool in the pocket. Like he doesn't worry.
Did you see that one sweet little play where he went rolling out to his right there? Looked like he was going to go out of bounds, and it just kind of looked like a little Patrick Mahomes or Josh Allen play where they look like they're going to go out of bounds. All of a sudden, they just like flip it over the defense to damn Stephon Diggs. That was a great play by him, dude. People don't realize how much of a heady play that is.
Yeah. And, speaking of Diggs is playing pretty well.
Dude, he is.
105 yards last night. I didn't realize he had 105 yards last night. But Travion Henderson, 5 touchdowns on between Sunday and yesterday. Just insane.
I said it yesterday. He was going to have a good game last night. I said it.
He's had a touchdown a day this week.
He has. He joins Sony Michel and Rob Gronkowski as rookies to score 3 touchdowns in a game for the Patriots.
Man. Did y'all see that last one he called? This is what I couldn't think about. Let's go back a couple weeks, man. Let's talk about Jonathan Gannon smacking DeMarcado when he fumbled that ball going over the goal line. We had the big to-do about that. Everybody told him he wasn't supposed to do that, and we told him it's bullshit. Mike Vrabel smacked Travion Henderson upside the head harder last night celebrating that 3rd touchdown than Jonathan Gannon hit DeMarcado for fucking up.
Good point.
100%. And nobody's saying a word. Everybody happy, but he smacked the shit out of him upside the head, and I was like, he hit him way harder than Jonathan Gannon did.
Yeah.
Ghost, good morning. How you doing? Caterpillar says, this many people should not be awake at 5:30. It's 4:30 where I'm at, my friend. Good morning, Derp. Man, how we doing?
We're almost 8 a.m., Grass Guy.
Yeah, I know.
We got to sleep in.
What up, Tommy? How we doing? The Patriots, 8 straight wins. Clinched a winning season for the first time since 21. Just crazy stuff. And
you act like that was a long time ago.
I know. I love that. They haven't scored this many points since 2023.
Yeah, it was a long time. Trust me, it was a long time. About time we're back on top. And then their jerseys and helmets last night were sick.
Dude, those are sweet. I like those. I don't care. Those are fresh right there. That color looks good. I'm with you. I like the little New England font. The helmets look clean. Those are fresh, man. Y'all ought to wear them damn things every week.
I know. I think I'm going to have to buy one of those jerseys.
I figured you would since you got like a Russell Wilson and a Garoppolo.
Mm-hmm.
What are they doing? Oh, is that Gronk?
You just
or no, it's Vrabel.
Yeah, Vrabel's just dapping everyone up.
Dude, I love that guy.
I know, right?
That's the kind of guy right there you go to war for.
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, we said it all on, man. I thought that was a good hire up there. We talked about it. Felt like it was a good hire. The Titans, the dumbest franchise in sports.
This is the one Tom Brady thing I'm going to talk about today. Brady hasn't played football since 2022. He still has more wins than the Jets since 2020.
Oh, my God. That is an incredible stat, bro.
Oh, the Jets, man. Poor Jets fans.
SD's been having a lot of struggles in fantasy this year, really the last couple years. Last night we were sitting there watching that game. She's like, I'm changing my fucking fantasy team name to the Jets. I was like, sounds about right, babe. I was like,
oh, that's funny.
Busted out laughing. I was like, I'm sorry, babe. That's funny.
Oh, that is funny. That is good. But yeah, good win by the Patriots last night. I've been saying this. I don't think he's going to win MVP, but there is a path. If they beat Buffalo again and get the 1 seed, I think he wins MVP.
Who's really
unless Stafford and the Rams get the 1 seed in the NFC, which I think would be more impressive.
We'd have to look at stats and stuff like that, but I don't know that it. I mean, yeah, that division's better, but at the same time, Drake May, nobody separated himself in the MVP talk right there, and that guy's got to be right there in the mix with anybody else.
Yeah, he has
especially on a team that only won 3 or 4 games last year, whatever it was, 3-14, 4-13. I mean, that's a big deal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, no one had them win the division. You know what I mean?
No, nobody had them being over 500.
A lot of people loved the Patriots over 7. Like sharp bettors loved them over 7.5 for season win total. So much that it got bet up to 8.5, which is a big move. And by the way, what I was meaning earlier, Jamie, was when I said no one should have lost last night. The line opened 10.5. You had a chance to snag the Patriots at 10.5, 11.5, 12.5. Or if you wanted the Jets, you could have got them at 13.5. So everyone should have won. Now I know what you're saying. Like you don't know if the line's ever going to come back or not. All I'm saying is if a line moves 3 points on you, so if you liked the Patriots but you didn't get the 10.5, 11.5, 12.5, and it was 13.5, you shouldn't bet it at that point. You shouldn't lay the third. You missed it. You just got to say, hey, I missed it. Or wait for it to come back down.
Especially in the NFL where 13 is a key number.
Mm-hmm. As we saw last night.
Yeah, like in college, 13 isn't as big of a key number because the kickers aren't as good. That's just the reality of it. But in the NFL, like where it's 7 and 14 in the college, it's 6, 7, and 13 and 14 in the NFL.
I'm kicking myself because I was going to use the Jets as one of my survivor picks in the survivor pools that I'm in.
What are you kicking yourself for?
The spread. Well, I was going to use it in the spread survivor because I would have got 13.5. But this will shock you. I forgot to even look at him yesterday because normally I work on Thursday.
I don't believe that.
I was so busy yesterday, dude. I was doing oil changes. I was running around with the kids. Get this.
There's no way you were picking the fucking Jets, and I don't care if it was a spread.
I was going to use one of my.
No way you were going to do it.
If it was 13.5, I was going to use the Jets.
He's actually crazy.
That's a lot. That's big fucking balls, Will. I'm telling you.
He's crazy enough to do shit like you listen to the show every day.
Felt like too many points. Shit. Yeah, it felt like too many points. But I didn't do it because I forgot to even check. When the game started, I go, oh, fuck. Because I was actually and this is what threw me off. I was going to do it during the noon stream the nap time stream I was going to do yesterday. Literally, we get the kids to bed, and I got everything set up. I'm about to go in here, and my wife goes, aren't you getting a haircut? Is that what you're going to go do right now? Because I told her I wanted to get a haircut either today or yesterday. She goes, you're going to go get a haircut, right? And I go, I was gonna stream, you know? She's like, why don't you go get a haircut? I'm like, why do you want me out of the house? It seems like you really want me to leave the house. And she's like, oh, you just said you were going to do it. You got to do it. Tomorrow we're busy. I go, what? I go, you have an appointment in the morning and that's it. She goes, no, I got to take Mallory to some volleyball shit during nap time tomorrow. And I go, huh. I go, well, can I just do it after that? She goes, sure, I guess. And I'm like, okay, I'll go get a haircut now because that's clearly what
clearly you want me to get this shit cut. I'm gone.
By the way, dude, I didn't have anything done to the top. I just had him clean up the sides, right?
Yeah.
Which normally I'll have my wife do if it's just that. But we never know if we're gonna have time or not to do it or not. So I was like, screw it, I'll just go down there and have him just clean up the sides. You know, top is fine because I'm getting old and the top of my hair is not growing as fast now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, grass guy.
Mine grows fast. It just turns gray as shit, man. I'm gonna be a silver fox, dude.
My sides are growing faster than the top right now. But anyways, $22. I go. She goes, oh yeah, I won't. Since I only did the sides or whatever, and I didn't do clippers on top, I won't charge you for the full cut. And I'm like, oh, cool. That's what I was expecting.
Thank you. I guess
instead of $25, it was $22. And I go,
oh,
it took you 5 minutes.
I know, dude. That's the thing is my haircut, even when it's long, when I got it cut last week, I ain't had it cut since like the boys were here. So it's pretty long. It still don't take no more than about 10 minutes. And it's $25 a pop every time.
I know, dude. It's crazy. I'm in the wrong field. Slinging pills.
Right again, bro.
No. Will I feel you? That's right. That's right. Let's see. Unpopular opinion, but I think that jersey would have looked better as a full color uni. The white pants were too bright for me against the soft blue, but I did like them for what they were. Yeah, I mean, they obviously could be improved, but I thought they were pretty slick. Because usually when they try new shit like that, it looks stupid.
You know? I like to see like some charcoal gray pants with those or something. I like the jerseys. I thought the helmets were fresh too, dude. Good color scheme.
I agree.
Like those were sick. But yeah, Patriots get a win. Patriots get a win.
Are they going to play anybody insignificant anytime soon? Or
we have 2 tough games left. We have, well, I don't know because I don't think Burrow's coming back next week. We have the Bengals next week. That shouldn't be tough. It is instant, so you never know.
Even if he does come back,
we have tuned in. Then we host the Giants on Monday Night Football before our bye. We have a late bye, which I kind of like.
Yeah, that's great, dude.
Because we'll have a bye. We'll have a bye before we play the Bills at home. So our 2 toughest games left are the Bills, and then right after the Bills, we have to go to Baltimore and play the Ravens.
And you should be getting everybody healthy right there. That is good to have that bye a little later. Especially
I saw yesterday Lamar didn't practice.
He practiced.
He's got some knee issues or something.
He didn't practice Wednesday, but he practiced
He
yesterday.
didn't practice Wednesday. That's what it was. My bad.
Yeah. Most of the time, y'all got to look at that. You're going to see the Q tags on them stuff, but these guys have been in the league 7-8 years. None of them practice on Wednesday, man.
Yeah. And they're like,
That's
we have
true.
the Browns. We have the Browns. We're good. You could take a day, Lamar.
Right again.
Well, I think the Browns are live dogs. I'm just saying. We'll get into that.
They always are in that game. No matter how bad they are and how good the Ravens are, they're always a live dog in that damn game.
Yeah.
If we can at least split, go 1-1 versus Bills Ravens, I think we will get the 1 seed. Assuming we win out the rest of the other games that we should.
Right. That's the only thing you got to worry about. Hell, you probably win both of those and do some stupid shit like lose to the Giants and the Dolphins.
Just please don't lose to the Giants.
You're not going to lose to the Giants. They lost their heart and soul, and they're done.
God, I'm betting the Giants that week.
No Dart, no Scatterboo, no Neighbors.
Hell, Jackson Dart will be out of concussion protocol by then.
It doesn't matter. The life sucked out of those.
And then he'll probably be right back in it.
Will, I've got a new system play. When our friends in here, Grass Guy and folks in the chat and stuff, when they are in here and they absolutely are just bashing on their teams. Hell, some guy from Maine was in here last week talking about how shitty the fucking Bruins were and everything else. Them fools were on a 7-game winning streak before last night, and I feel like he willed them to that. So anytime y'all talk shit about your teams, I'm betting them.
Okay.
And I'm going to count my money right in front of y'all.
Well, it's the same thing with you.
Right
I do that to you all the time when you start shitting on like, yeah, there's no way this guy's going to do that, or there's no triple in the World Series.
No triple in the World Series. A few moments later.
All right, you guys want to talk? I guess. Oh God, we have other NFL news, which I think the NFL's being very, very dumb.
Let's talk. Shit.
You want to talk shit about the NFL, or you want to talk about the MLB awards? Which one you want to do first?
What do we got to say about the MLB awards?
We're already on NFL.
Yeah, I mean, what do we even really need to say about fucking? I mean, yeah, Shohei, greatest player to ever live. Told you all that. Aaron Judge, I feel like Cal Raleigh got screwed.
Well, I have a couple of. No, if you look at the stats,
You don't think so? I mean, I haven't looked at it. That's why I was just thinking. I was like, but
the only thing that Cal Riley had better than was more home runs. Everything else, Judge blew him out of the water. It wasn't even close.
Oh, really? One of those things.
Yeah.
Well, Cal Raleigh's team also went farther too.
Regular season award. The NFL sent out a sports betting update to everyone. They let them know that they partnered with the sports books to limit and prohibit certain prop bets.
Yep.
Which I think is going to end up backfiring on them. They're trying to be proactive with what's going on in other leagues, and they're trying to get it out of their game. I think it's going to backfire on them because they're going to keep going too far. And listen, I know NFL's king, but one of the reasons why people tune in and the ratings keep going up is because of these damn prop bets, fantasy football, all that kind of stuff. And if you start limiting that, it's going to hit you. You're not going to have that person tune into that blowout freaking Bengals Ravens game or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, because they need a guy to catch a touchdown.
Buka, and good morning, Buka. I see you in there, man. We're going to get on the links today. But me and Buka were having a conversation yesterday. And he said, man, I love college football Saturdays and everything, but I'm like you with that. I do my research and I put them all in. The smoke clears. I'll check it then. We won. We lost. He's like, but on Sundays, dude, it's became my favorite day because I love sitting there and getting me some player props on little parlays and stuff like that and watching the red zone. They're switching all these games I normally wouldn't give a fuck about. But I'm looking for my guy to get his 40-plus receiving yards or his anytime tutty and stuff like that. He's like, that's my favorite thing to do in betting right now, man. And you're right, bro. If they take some of this stuff away, it's going to seriously hurt them, I believe.
I don't know if they're going to be able to be honest with you. The books make so much money on that. They're going to have lobbyists in the NFL's ear going, you can't fucking take that money from us. Yeah, in a nutshell. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And I understand some props. I mean, some of these different things, like in the NBA, I get it. Like, I don't need you really setting totals on a guy that's like the 8th or 9th guy on the team and his rebound totals like 2.5 and shit. Okay, fine. Leave those alone. Whatever. Fuck it. That can be skewed a little bit. But in the NFL, I mean, what props are they talking about limiting that they think?
We'll go through them.
Okay.
I read something where they're talking about possibly all props.
I think that's where it's headed, and then that would be stupid. But then again, it's only the books that they're partnered with. If I'm one of these other books, that's like, let's say FanDuel's not partnering with NFL. I don't know who's partnered with them, but let's say FanDuel's not. I'd be like, well, we'll have them all over here. You guys can come bet them over here because screw the NFL.
That's exactly what I would do. If I would be whatever book didn't partner with them, I'd be like, kiss my ass. I guarantee you got legal fine print and stuff says you can't tell me I can't do that.
Yeah. So here's the prohibited wager categories. The first one says inherently objectionable. So markets or bets that are inherently or designed to be derogatory or inflammatory or otherwise based on subject matter against public policy, like player injuries, fan safety, misconducts. That one, it's like, okay, yeah, I don't think we ever.
Wait. What?
I don't think we.
I don't understand. What are they saying there?
They're just saying like you can't bet on a player to get injured and stuff like that, which you can't really do.
That you can't do that anyway. I've never found that. Have you ever found any market where you could bet on a player to get injured?
No, but I think they just put it in there just to put it in there. Jefferson says I've been cleaning up on NHL player props. It's based. Add a baby. Officiating related markets or bets based on officials or officiating. Example: officiating assignments, penalties, replays. I mean, I guess you could.
That makes sense too. That shit could be skewed. Like if you're gonna okay, are there gonna be over under 2.5 reviews in the game? Or over under 12.5 penalties and shit like that. That could be skewed.
Detrimental by one person or in one play. So based on an outcome 100% determined by one person in one play. Example, kicker to miss a field goal. QB's first pass to be incomplete. So now we're getting into the ones that you can't actually bet.
I think those are I never bet those anyway. Like the first play of the game will be a pass or whatever, you know what I'm saying, or result of the first drive and stuff like that. I don't ever bet those anyway. I think you can just get in trouble betting that shit. And you're right. The book should just leave those out there because I guarantee you they've racked up on those damn things over the years.
Yeah, and listen, like, understanding pitching, how it's easy for a pitcher to just, throw one in the dirt.
Taking that away.
Yeah, I get that. But in football, you don't have enough plays to, like, you can't just be like, hey, I'm going to throw this pass into the dirt and waste it down. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't happen in professional sports. Or in professional football.
I also feel like football's a lot harder to fix than, say, basketball's probably the easiest to fix. And baseball could be just because you have guys with like making a sole impact on the game. But football's hard to fix, dude. There's too many guys out there.
Also, the kicker missing a field goal. No kicker's trying to miss a field goal. You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to.
That's his livelihood, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think those are stupid. And then predetermined outcomes directly related to on-field competition. Example, will QB start this week? Will team's first play from scrimmage be a run or pass? I'm like, I see, that's where I'm like, okay, that's kind of stupid to just block that because, like you said, they get a lot of that action there, and I
can't imagine.
Maybe the will the QB. Actually, I don't even. I like the will the QB start this week. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know. I feel like that shit could be skewed though, depending on who you are. I mean, hell, anybody can.
Well, okay, I'm talking about like summertime. Like, who's going to be the starter week 1?
Oh, okay, yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where you're like, oh, I think actually the rookie is going to have a good camp.
Yeah, no, that should be fine because you don't really know then. And hell, the coach don't even know because they got to go through camp and compete and all that stuff, and nobody's won the job yet.
And those are ones you can limit. It's not like you can bet like tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just limit it. You know?
Yeah, don't let anybody bet more than $25 or something. Hey, real quick, Jamie, you be safe, sir. Have a good day. Sent you an email back. We'll do that tomorrow, Jamie. I guess we're gonna do a little special Creek's Corner tomorrow on Saturday, so we can get Jamie in here with us. Nice. Man, probably do that about 10:30 in the morning.
Awesome. Yeah. Have a good day, Jamie. Have a good day. Stay safe out in the storm. Yeah, but I think where they're starting here, like Grass Guy was saying, it's leading to banning all the props. Like, this is just the first step, and then they're going to go crazy with it.
And, dude, I'm telling you, the growth of sports betting, the legalization and stuff, and the people's access to be able to do this is what has grown the NFL to what it is in the last 8 years or so.
It's directly correlated to the ratings.
I can't tell you how many people talk to me about the NFL now that never, ever, ever mention college football is king around here in the South. That is what it is. It's always been that way. Up north, it's more NFL and stuff like that. Out west, whatever. But around here, NFL ain't never been all that big. And since this sports betting stuff came out, dude, people talk to me about NFL every single day. And that never used to be the case, dude.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're absolutely right. I want to know how they're going to do that, especially you watching like, NFL Primetime and all these sports shows now. They're making prop bets on the fucking show.
They give you
keeping track of it. So they're promoting the shit out of it. How the hell are you just going to make that just go away? That's impossible.
And every corner you walk around, every corridor, every concession stand, every bathroom, there's sportsbook stamps all over this place for advertisement. Every time you cut to a commercial, you're getting a Kevin Hart and a Shaq DraftKings commercial or a FanDuel commercial or something like that. It's everywhere, dude.
Yep.
Or they have like Stephen's A parlay of the day. You know, or whatever.
Yeah, all that shit, man. They like I was talking to SD about that yesterday too. I was like, it was so like taboo for ESPN to ever even mention a betting line when we were growing up. Like they were you could even tell when they would slip up sometimes and say something, and you just see it on their face, like they were, oh God, I'm gonna get reprimanded for this and all kinds of stuff. They would never even go near that area. And now you can't turn on ESPN without seeing sports betting lines.
Shit, the bottom line will give you the Patriots versus
All
Jets,
day.
and then all of a sudden it'll give you the line, and it'll give you the over-under. Like, you never had that.
You check it on your app and stuff like that. You're looking at the games that night. They got all the little ESPN bet odds down there and stuff. That was never, ever a thing.
Never.
Years ago.
Wait, something you said earlier. You guys have football in the South?
A little bit.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit. We're learning.
Oh. You guys are fast learners.
Seeing you guys having so much fun. We was like, hell.
Oh, yeah, that's Cougs up here, man. Let me tell you. I hate them. Yeah, I don't know. I think this is a slippery slope that, like, I think they would be better off limiting some of these ones. Like in baseball, what they did was limit first pitch or like the pitch bets to $200. No one's gonna get rich off of betting those.
Right.
You'd have to do it a lot.
Yeah, dude. You talk about some sweats. Jeez.
Yeah,
I know,
no
right?
kidding.
Well,
I mean, I was surprised you could bet thousands of dollars on a pitch prop anyways.
That's
you know what I mean?
kind of stupid.
Yeah.
You're kind of setting yourself up for it right there if you're letting a lot of people do that. For one, you got all these, may have bets coming in, like the average bet's like $5 or $10, and all of a sudden you got two bets for 5,000 or something. And that raises those rev. And then you had that Indian stuff, Cleveland Indian stuff this year, where that pitcher's coming out. He's like, it was like his pitches. And once again, the way they find this stuff is incredible to me, because like he did it one game, like the first pitch in the bottom of the second inning or something. And then it was like 3 games later, and he did like the first pitch at the top of the third inning or something. I'm like, what guy is sitting back there figuring out? And like, let's be honest. Sometimes when you're throwing at 95 plus mile an hour, it'll get away from you a little bit. It might have just got away from you. But
yeah, but they made it.
But
it was they were so egregious.
This guy was doing it on purpose. I'm like, well, how do we find this?
Yeah.
What kind of trouble do you have to be in to be a major league pitcher and make a few, even if you're only making a few million a year, to have to do something like that to make money? You got to be in a gambling debt or some shit. There's no fucking way.
Here's what y'all got to think, man. With all this U.S. integrity stuff and everything, the way they track all these different stuff for these guys, that's why these athletes, if they're gonna bet, they got to go see old John down the street, the bookie on into the corner and stuff like that, so it can stay under the radar and whatnot. So you might have got real sunk. And those guys, that's the thing about the bookie on into the corner, he'll give you credit, man, and he'll let you sink yourself. The DraftKings and stuff, when your account hits zero, they ain't giving you no more to play with. You got to put it back in there. But old man down the street, he'll give you credit, man. And if you don't pay it back, he'll break your damn legs.
Yeah, or you got like some of these guys get in with the mob. It might not even be gambling debt. It just be something.
That's usually what it is.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's what allegedly people are thinking happened with Marshawn Nealon, because he's telling everyone that he was in trouble with shit like that night, and that he doesn't want to go to prison. He just wants to end himself, and that's why they sent the cops after him, because he had sent a group message allegedly that he's saying all these things, that he doesn't want to live anymore because he doesn't want to go to prison. And so they were going to do a wellness check on him, and that's why he initially got in the chase with the cops. And then he what happened, but so far the investigation hasn't released any of that information. So people are wondering, like, what actually went on that night that led him to want to do that, because he was saying he doesn't want to go to prison. So just right there, it's like, what did he do?
Dude, I thought this story
we'll probably never find out.
I don't think we will either. I thought that story was odd from the beginning. It was just weird. 3 days earlier, he scored a touchdown and stuff like that. And I was just like, that story's weird. And I feel like that thing will be kind of coming out a piece at a time for hell, maybe years.
Jerry and the NFL are going to cover that thing up.
Oh, absolutely. That's under the rug.
Oh, yeah.
That's under the rug for sure.
Yeah. Well, we'll see where this goes, but
I think they'd be foolish.
Yeah.
It it's weird how everything happened because the NBA commissioner comes out on Pat McAfee's show a few weeks ago and talks about it. Then 48 hours later, you get the bust on the NBA. Now you got the thing. Now you got the NFL thing going on. It's too weird. It seems like it's almost timed how these things are coming out. You know what I mean? Like there's a plan for it.
There's just a bunch of people that frown on this stuff and everything. There's a lot of people that are trying to say, I told you so and whatnot, that this would happen. You know, look, guys, even without the legalization of sports betting, this stuff's been going on forever and ever. Now that we actually have it legalized and we can track this stuff and everything, you can actually police it better.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
just make sure they stay away from Drake May. Okay, just stay away from my guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crick, are you the guy sitting on the in the rocker on the porch of the country store just rambling bets, and the locals are all there for a chance to get an edge on the day's bets?
Absolutely, dude. I got these notebooks. I mean, I pull out like a calculator and stuff, and I sit there, give me a whiteboard and everything. Yeah, dude.
Well, Crick, this is why I want to talk about the MLB awards, because deja vu. Deja vu. Dodgers repeat as world champion. Shohei Ohtani repeats as NL MVP. Judge as AL MVP. First time in history that's happened. Snowball repeats as a Cy Young winner. I was looking at that. He joined a rare list to win back-to-back Cy Youngs. From what I saw, do you know who the only person is to win 3 in a row?
John Smoltz. I just threw a guess out there. John Smoltz.
No, Randy Johnson.
Okay, I just threw a name. Hey, same era. Okay.
Just based off the list I saw of the people that have won back-to-backs, there was only one guy on there that I'm like, oh, Randy won it 3 in a row.
I bet Terry does too.
Probably.
Yeah.
And then I thought that was crazy. The same people won Manager of the Year. That's kind of crazy.
Yeah, who does Voigt manager for?
I'm guessing the Guardians.
Is that who it is?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
How the hell do we not get Seattle's manager or Toronto's manager? Like, I understand Cleveland having a pretty good year and all that stuff, but Seattle and Toronto didn't do more than those guys?
Yeah, I was shocked by that.
And you did, I mean, for one, like, I understand if the guy hadn't won it or the Guardians have been terrible. Like, if he just won it the year before, like, yeah, you did a good thing, but you were expected to come back and be good again if you'd already done it then, you know? So I'm just.
The Rockies got snubbed. I don't think I've ever seen someone say that before.
I'll tell you, Caterpillars are kind of people, and I could drink beer with you and hang out.
Absolutely. Yeah, that was funny. But yeah, I mean, Shohei Ohtani and Judge back to back. First time that's happened. Shohei becomes just the second player to have 4 MVPs. Do you know who's in first?
Barry Bonds.
MVPs.
Barry Bonds with 7.
4 of them got asterisks.
No,
I'm with you too. I still think you got to hit that 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Oh my hell with you and your little fast twitch.
Come on, that guy saw one pitch a game and he put it in the fucking river.
That's what I know. I've always been that way. People talk about steroids. I'm like, I don't care. You take all the steroids you want and stand up there and see if you can hit a 100-mile-an-hour fastball 500 feet. Bet you can't.
Yeah, dude. That's
hell. Barry Bonds would have been one of the greatest players of all time if he never took a single steroid.
He was before he took steroids.
That's what I'm saying.
He got jealous.
Already
he got jealous of Sosa and McGuire that year and said, "Fuck it, I'm doing it too."
Grass guy, 100%. That's what happened. He got tired of watching the summer of '98 or whatever, and he's seen that for 6 months, and he was in there the whole time. Like, I'll show y'all. I'll give you something to watch.
Yep, the guy's head grows 2.5 hat sizes, and he's I didn't take anything.
That's
Get the fuck out of here.
You can do all the different things, make your body get bigger and all that stuff. Your head grows, you're doing something illegal.
No, you're just eating that. What is that? What is that Mexican beef that some players got? That what was it? Remember that some players got busted eating this like Mexican beef that had a bunch of like steroids and shit injected into it and whatnot. I think it was a fighter, or it was like a. I think it was a football player. Yeah, it was like 2010 or something like that.
I could see that conversation with the cartel down there now. Hey man, we'll just feed it to the cows, and then we'll feed y'all the cows.
Right?
He's like, no. I was like, what you have? He's like, the only thing I had this week, I had this Mexican beef that I normally don't have. And I'm like, oh, really?
Yeah, really.
All right. Right. Okay. Hey, let's talk a little highlight and then we'll get into all the football for the weekend. How about that?
Sounds like a plan, sir.
Because we got a cool new thing with highlight this week. But What do you say?
Yeah, hey man, stick to the grind, man. Stay true to the process.
Tonight it's Highlight Friday. I will be live later today. I don't care what my wife says. I'm going to be live later today. I say that now. You know.
Yeah, we'll see. I was
I
going to say, hey, you talk big when she's still sleeping.
Yeah, that's right. You hear me? There. Better stay asleep. Devils Warriors tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern. Let's recap what happened yesterday in Highlight, though. I think we had a good one yesterday. I mean, we usually it's playoff highlight time. The Renegades needed a must win, and they got a 4-2 victory there for the Renegades. How did we do? El Barber and Arta defeated Florida's and Ben. Ooh, we went opposite of that. We said 2-0 the other way.
I'm gonna bet Ben every single match in the playoffs.
I'm gonna fade you on that one.
He's got to win. He's got to win. He's had a rough year.
You hear that, Ben? You hear that, Ben? Will's fading you in the playoffs. He thinks you're a bum, sir. I'm thinking
one of us has got to win.
He's gonna be like a phoenix coming out of the ashes, bro. Lock it in.
You should be his hype man. You should fly down. No. The Renegades should fly you down so you could be the hype man for them to win another title.
By God, y'all want some content. I have cestas on both hands, bro.
Who's that special guy in the corner? Oh, he's our friend.
Don't worry
he's
about
got two helmets on.
Yeah. Don't worry about him.
Backwards. Doesn't even know on the right way.
One on my head, like one over my face.
Got a Miami's Dolphins jersey on instead of a highlight jersey. Just
with Frank the Tank on the back of it.
Oh God, yes.
Yes. What happened to that guy? I haven't seen any clips from him.
Well, the Mets aren't playing, so.
Yeah, I know that, but he's not just a baseball fan, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he's already given up on the Dolphins. He's more passionate about the Mets.
The Devils are good though. He's a big Devils fan.
Yeah, that's true. I'll check in on Frank. But Gonaga, I got this one right. I said 2-0 Gonaga over ETB Day. That one was a winner. He kind of worked him there. Go Sharon and Migarena. You were right on this one. Defeat Zulak and Ubia. Because you said Zulak and Ubia first set, right?
Nope. My best bet of the day yesterday was Iturbide and Ubia to win the first set over Goshieri and Ben in the last match.
Winner.
Oh,
look. They got something happened. Retire. I don't know what that means. Something happened.
It's probably like he got hurt during the match. And they don't have It's kind of like if you're in tennis, you're playing, you'll see somebody pull something, and all of a sudden they'll go over and talk to the judge. And that guy just don't think he can continue or whatever, so they have to retire. It's like the same way in golf. Like we're in the middle of a round and you do something, you got to just end your match early. It's not like a forfeit or a DNF, just you retired from the match.
I wonder since they didn't complete it, if they had to refund the bets for those who bet like 2-0 to first set and stuff. Well, it only went 4-1.
Oh, okay. The last one, that could be something where maybe somebody got hurt, Ben or Goshieri, something right there, and they just didn't feel like they could physically keep going on. That's usually when somebody retires from a sport, like in the game, not officially retired, but when they do that, it's because they can't physically perform. Yeah,
well, I'll go watch maybe this afternoon when we talk the odds. I'll go watch the end of that match and see exactly what happened. Wow, CRB and Brad, and they still won though, even with that. CRB defeats Bradley. We told you CRB, like CRB in that one. And then Gonaga and Migarena defeat Zulaka and Arda in 3 sets. Had that one too. It said that one's going 3.
We just said that one was going 3, man.
We are crushing the highlight. So let's take a look at the standings. So with the win, that puts the Renegades up in 3rd place right now. Huge win there for the Renegades.
That was a huge win. It's a big match tonight too, dude. Look, you could be like the Devils sitting there pretty tonight, but you go and you lose to the Warriors tonight, and all of a sudden it throws that thing back into disarray.
Oh yeah. But yeah, we do have the Devils and the Warriors tonight. Didn't they just play the other day?
Oh,
remember I was like brother on brother, but we didn't get him, or maybe we were looking at.
I think we were talking about it for this one.
Gotcha. But yeah, Devils Warriors tonight. We got Benetrix and Rock taking on Correa and Julin for the first match. I'm going Benetrix and Rock.
No, don't bet against Correa and Julin. Correa and Julin in 3.
Okay. Etcheberry and Nicholas taking on Alex and Douglas. That's our Division 1 doubles match of the night. Give me Etcheberry Nicholas Slide Dogs.
Maybe they did just play, bro. I feel like I'm having deja vu here. I feel like I took Alex and Douglas in a match like this the other night.
Let's go look.
Yeah, let's see that because I'd kind of like to know if they did just play.
So we're here.
Looks like it's been a minute, ain't it?
Yeah. It was October 28th.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it feels a lot soon. Yeah, I'm with you. It feels
Man,
like
we have so much fun talking highlight. It just runs together, bro.
It sure does. It sure does. But we have yeah, I like Etcheberry Nicholas taking on Alex and Douglas.
Man, I don't know. I feel like I like Alex and Douglas, man, but Etcheberry is one of those new up and coming guys. Man, I don't know in this one. I really don't know.
They played against each other since September, though. In this match, they lost last time. Etcheberry and Nicholas did, but
I'm gonna take Etcheberry and Nicholas to win the first set.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I might get a little plus money on that. You got Douglas, number 1 American highlight player in the world. I think that they should be a small dog, maybe a plus 120, plus 125 for Etcheberry and Nicholas win that first set, maybe.
Does someone have a Bob Ross Funko Pop?
Absolutely, bro. Yeah.
Is that what you have behind you?
Yeah, we got Bob back here. You got this little. Let's check him out, man. You put it down. You stick him up there. It says you're a masterpiece is what it says. Let's go. Happy little accidents, baby.
Oh, that's funny. That is funny.
Wow.
Kubal and Rock taking on Correa and Gallo. That one's gonna be a good one. I don't know. Maybe 3 sets.
Let's see. Ooh. I like Kabbalah and Rock in that one. 2-0.
Ooh. Then our guy, Benny and Benedrick's taking on Alex and Julian. You know already, Benedrick's and Benny, so I'm on.
Yeah, you got to go with Ben squared right there.
That's right. That's right. And then Etcheberry versus Manny. Give me Etcheberry. Give me Etcheberry on this one.
Man, he's a player too, though, bro. That one's going 3 sets.
All right. Nicholas and Douglas.
Douglas.
I think Douglas too, but I'm gonna say Douglas 2-1.
I'll tell you right now, this match is tied 3-3 tonight.
Oh, you think the match? So you can bet that, you know.
You can't where? Where can I bet that if I wanted to?
Over on DraftKings Sportsbook.
Oh.
You go over here. You go to A to Z Sports, or if you're in Florida, you can go to Hard Rock Bet and do this. You hit World Highlight League. And do we not even have futures up right now? Let me see. Yeah, we do. There they are. You can bet the futures on here. Who's going to win it all next month? And then later today, the individual, you can bet the match, who's going to be the match winner. You can bet who's going to win in the matches. You can bet on your favorite players. You can bet if they're going to win 2-0, 2-1, all that kind of fun stuff right here at DraftKings Sportsbook. And you guys asked for it. They brought it back.
Let's
Spark
go,
it, baby. Cash contests. You can win some actual money. They have more things on here than just highlight, but you have right here highlight, and it's free. Free.
Bro, nobody is more for the people than the World Highlight League.
I know.
You just ask for something, man. Make a little request out there. These people make things happen. Shout out to Julian.
I'm dropping a link to it right now. But I mean, hey, why not? It's a free contest for a chance to win $100 is what it says. Look at this.
Dude, I love it.
Yeah.
Those of y'all don't know what this is. We've been with the World Highlight League for, I guess almost 2 years now. It seems like it's been a minute now. We've done a few seasons with them, and we were doing these the last couple, bro. These are a lot of fun right here. Well, we usually did them just on Fridays, but it's always free to enter, and you have a chance. It's free closing line value, man. You got to take that value right there. What have you got to lose?
Yeah, and they have a lot more options up. So now it's like you can bet, and you can bet live. Like if you win this one, you'll get paid out, and you can bet the match too and whatnot, how many sets are going to go. But they added a bunch of other stuff. I'm just noticing. This is cool. When any set of the game day end in a shutout 6-0, if you bet yes, you get 4-1 return.
Will any set finish 6-0?
Yeah.
Dude, 4-1. We seen a couple of those the other day.
Yeah, it happens. It happens. Will there be a draw or a tie? You can bet that. Which will happen first, ace or Sir Fault? That's kind of cool. Will any team win 3 matches in a row?
Will any team win 3? I feel like that's that like weird.
Last night they won 5-1.
That's like that weird bet in football where it's like, will both teams get like a field goal and a touchdown or something like, those ones that feel like, yeah, for sure that's going to happen, man, and it never does.
Yeah,
feels like one of those. Be careful with that 3 in a row.
4-1, the 6-0 though.
I like that one, dude. I like that. I think we see a 6-0 tonight in one of the sets, man. I do.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I dropped the link to that. Go join the contest. Spark It contest, Jai-Alai. They have other ones over there too, but we're focused on the Jai-Alai one. Cash contest, your chance to win $100 cash, and it's free. We love the free entries.
Man, free 99.
Free 99. But that is the World Jai-Alai League tonight. Devils and Warriors, 7 p.m. Eastern on FUBO TV, their YouTube channel, or ESPN 3. I don't know why I said that in weird order, but I did. Links to all that, their website and everything is in the description of this stream. Go check it out, and I will update the stream and add the Spark It contest link too. I don't know why I didn't do that, but I'll go ahead and update the stream here in a minute. But yeah, Devils Warriors tonight. Our guy Benny. We'll see if they can get it. Devils need a tie at least tonight, but a win would probably solidify them as the 2 seed.
A win would. Yeah, I think a win would about put them out of reach, as long as they didn't just implode,
Yeah, because there's only a couple weeks left of the regular season. Man, I can't believe we got isn't Thanksgiving next week? Or are we 2 weeks away?
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah. Okay. I was thinking it was next week. I was like, damn.
Yeah, no, not next Thursday, but Thursday after that.
Okay, gotcha. All right, World Jai-Alai League, go check them out.
Booyah. Here you go.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Amongst yourselves in the chat. You can get some props.
Absolutely.
Over under 10.5 minutes. Will brings up Tom Brady.
Hey, listen. I don't make as much money as NBA players. I can be bought.
Yep.
I can be bought on these.
How many times will Will play the Shannon Sharp grunt?
Over under 17.
He does playing the Page golf swing, that's for sure.
Yeah, the mommy milkers.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we could get some interesting props for the streams. That's
oh god, that could be fun.
We'll have to do that one.
We just come up with some special props for each day. Have 2 or 3 of them.
Yep.
Man.
So, Crick, I did the Bet 365 like we were talking about. I did my little $5 parlay last night.
Yep.
$200 worth of bonus bets.
Let's go, baby.
That's all you got to do. If anybody's looking for a new book, just $200 in bonus bets for a $5 or $10 parlay.
Right there, dude. And that's what we've been telling y'all, man. Some of y'all can go out and line shop and look at these different books. And we were noticing the other day, being Grass Guy, I've been looking like Vegas Insider, different things, kind of comparing lines, everything. And Bet 365 in a lot of spots is offering better numbers on a lot of the same bets we're taking. Exact same bet, and you're getting better value on it. And so we were talking about it, and hell, Grass Guy went and signed up yesterday, man. He put him a little $5 parlay, and they gave that man $200 in bonus bets, y'all.
Love that.
Can't argue with that.
That's free money, man.
Sporting got banned from Bet 365 and he was winning too much.
I was thinking, B-Mac said that yesterday, too.
I want that problem.
Right again. That's what I'm saying. All y'all in here always bitching about being banned. I was like, God, I'd be in here beating my chest so big, wearing a crown and everything. I look like King Henry sitting up here, man. I'm telling y'all.
Oh, that's funny.
I just have a shirt. All it say across the front of it is banned.
That is
here
fun.
I'd be.
I'd love it.
Okay, real quick. 2 things. One, some sports news. Warriors, Steph Curry ending partnership with Under Armour. That's interesting.
Well, he's gonna grow his own brand. He's got his
Is that what he's doing?
Yeah, he got his own brand. He's been kind of working on and stuff like that, and he's gonna do that. He signed with Under Armour back in 2013 after going away from Nike, and it'd been a real lucrative deal because that was even before he was really Steph yet, before all the championships and MVPs and stuff like that. So Under Armour That's what he talks about. Under Armour believed in him when really nobody else really did at the time, and so he got a lot of love for them and everything. But I think he just kind of wanted to branch out and do his own thing. I mean, that's the way of the world now.
Curry brand. Very creative on the name.
Right. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Did you see this 14-word charge? I just saw this right now. 14-word charge in the mafia-backed betting ring involving athletes.
I haven't read this one yet, man.
Let's see. According to authorities, Joseph Little Joe Perna? Perna? How do you say that?
Permaban?
Perna?
I don't see where.
No, his last name's Pete.
Perna. Okay. Yep. Perna. Yeah, close enough. Perna. Whatever.
What is it? The Lucchese crime family?
Call him Little Joe.
Little Joe. Let's see. Said several college athletes operated sportsbooks at the direction of Perna's organization. That's not good.
It's not good.
It looks like we don't know much other than there was a mob. They had a sports book, facilitated about $2 million worth of bets between 2022 and 2024.
Were there any recognizable names out of those 14? Does it have a list of the 14, or they even
have a list of them? That's what I'm saying. We don't know much.
Investigation is ongoing. We can't speak on an ongoing investigation.
Yeah, but college athletes getting tied up into it. Not too shocked.
All the kids at them small schools that ain't making fat ass NIL checks and shit, they get tired of eating ramen noodles, bro.
Yep. Oh yeah. Yeah, I guess so. Have you looked at college football much lately? Is there any good games this weekend, Craig?
I'll be right back. We'll talk about that. I got to refill.
All right, Grass Guy. We'll go through some of them.
Okay.
I mean, Cricket brought this up yesterday, and I told you guys, I gave you a winner. The college football game of the weekend was Old Dominion versus Troy, and I said, watch out for that Old Dominion team. They're sneaky. They won 33-0 last night.
I know.
70% of the money was on Troy.
Yes, it was. And I almost took them.
You went Troy?
But I said, you know what? I'm not betting.
You listened to Crick on that one, huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Looks like tonight. Oh, we got a couple games tonight. We got Am I on the right one? Yeah, I am. All right. Clemson and Louisville tonight. Louisville's favored at home. Sharp money, big money, action expert likes Clemson with 91% of the money on Clemson. What could go wrong?
I don't trust that team, do you?
No, especially away from home. I barely trust them at home.
And Louisville, it should be in a bounce back here, shouldn't they?
Mm-hmm. You would think. They're losing to Cal in overtime.
But it's just, I don't know. I don't like the line at all. It's like shit.
Guy from That Good Sports. Oh no, I have no idea who that is. No idea. But Minnesota's going out to Oregon. Oregon laying 25.5. That seems about right. They should handle Minnesota.
See that? All right. So, what's your opinion on this? Because I was talking to Crick about this yesterday, and Oregon hasn't had a chance to show off in a few weeks. They've had some tight, gritty, tough games.
Yep.
So I'm thinking maybe they just open it up here. You know.
I would only look towards Oregon. I would not trust Minnesota. I'm not saying I'm going to bet Oregon.
Definitely not.
My word. Yeah.
But here's what y'all got to understand about when teams play Oregon, different things like this. Like a lot of them know they're not going to be able to run up and down the field with them. They don't have the especially these teams like Minnesota that are out athleted all over the damn field against Oregon. They have to change up the whole scheme and stuff, dude. They're trying to slow the game down. They're trying to prevent the deep plays and stuff like that. And they will play defense completely differently against certain teams, man. And that's kind of what you've seen out of Oregon the last couple weeks. And these totals are way too low for Oregon games. And they're making it look like they moved it back up. It was sitting at 43.5. They moved it back up to 44.5, but they still got it juiced at the minus 115 to the under. So it's really sitting about 44. So it ain't even moved at all. But they're showing you the 44.5, making you think it's going back up, trying to lure some people on that over. The under's a play.
I think if anything, if you want to bet the over, just bet Oregon team total over.
Mm-hmm. If that game goes over, agree. Oregon's team total over goes over.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. Oregon's winning tonight 45-7.
Could totally happen. Could happen.
7. Yeah, that's interesting. Did you see that, Crick? I told you. Old Dominion yesterday.
Old Dominion, the Monarchs, baby. Buku loves them.
I told you, man. That team is sneaky. Sneaky. They won 33-0.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, sneaky. Put them in the
Our
playoff.
God bless Birds Up are 17.5-point favorites on the road in Charlotte.
Charlotte sucks, but don't bet that game.
Yeah.
Yes, they do.
You think Texas A&M could have a little look ahead spot here? South Carolina could cover that 18.5.
I think too many people are on South Carolina,
I don't
and
know.
they moved the
98% of the money. What could go wrong?
And they moved the line out. Take A&M.
What could go wrong?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
I probably would look at South Carolina here if it wasn't so much money on them.
And that's what I'm saying. There's no reason that line opened at, I'm pretty sure, 17.5. And there's no reason 98% of the money should be coming out of South Carolina, and the book moves it out 2 points, y'all. Pay attention. Take A&M.
Yep, you're right.
A&M is due for like a little.
That's what everybody's thinking. That's why you got 98% of the money on South Carolina. They're sawing that they played Alabama well. They saw they went on the road even after that. And even though Ole Miss got the backdoor cover, they still played well in that game. And everybody's thinking A&M is a different animal, and that's a good football team.
Yeah, I agree.
Not that them other two ain't, but A&M may be
It
better.
seems like I know they're moving the line in our favor to take A&M, but it just seems like a lot of points, seeing what South Carolina has kept some games close recently. You know what I mean?
And a lot of times, y'all look at the game. Okay, does anybody think that South Carolina is better than Missouri? Does anybody think that?
No, I don't think so.
I don't. Well, okay, I'll say this. With the backup quarterback, Missouri and South Carolina, a lot closer together. If they got Preble playing for Missouri, Missouri's much better than South Carolina. But that A&M team went up there and played that game with that backup quarterback last week. So I look at Missouri and South Carolina, kind of similar teams, and they beat them 38-17 on the road, going away. And now you got South Carolina. South Carolina's coming off a bye, but sometimes that could be a double-edged sword too. Come out a little rusty off those byes sometime as well.
Capital says I need Texas A&M, Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, and Texas to conveniently lose their games. It's gonna be tough.
Conveniently.
Conveniently,
who you like?
Yeah.
Who you like, Caterpillar? Who you a fan of, man?
You know who I'm thinking about taking as like a dog to win the title, because I know they're going to be a dog. But if they luck out and get a good path, it could happen.
Who?
Ole Miss.
Yeah, not a bad one.
You get good odds on Calgie on them.
I can't trust Lane Kiffin really, but yeah, that's not a bad one.
And it's not even so much for them to win it, but like them to be like, if they get to the semis, I'm gonna have a nice little payout.
Yeah, Calgie.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. There's some bark about Lane Kiffin up here as possibly the next Giants coach.
That would be the dumbest shit. Yeah, that would be the
yes, it would. They think he can handle the media because of his personality.
Did y'all see any? Oh, fuck that! He would absolutely clash with those people, man.
That's what I said.
He gets fed up and all that. They would eat him alive up there. Did y'all pay any attention to his time with the Oakland Raiders? Did anybody ever see any of that?
Yes, I know. But New York fans are desperate for a good fucking coach because now they have some core players there, and they're trying to find this high profile name to put it all together. So that's just what happens up here. So they've been talking about on Boomer and Carton all morning.
You know who I think you guys should get if you don't get any one of the top dogs that you guys want?
I want Gruden.
And you're gonna probably hate this. If you don't get Gruden, you don't get the top guys that you guys want. I think you guys should get Cliff Kingsbury.
Fuck that.
I think he would be a good match with your quarterback.
Fucking mind.
He would be great with Jackson Dart.
What else? What about all the other shit around him? What Cliff Kingsbury did was not a great head coach out of Arizona, man.
He had Kyler Murray to deal with.
He's got a very similar roster, is what he would be taking over. It's the same roster he had out there. Very similar as far as talent.
Yeah, but he's got a better quarterback.
That's true.
Yeah, but he's got a worse offensive line.
I think he's a great offensive mind and work great.
That's why he's a great offensive coordinator.
Then get him as offensive coordinator.
Again, what have you seen at Cliff Kingsbury this year? That offense ain't exactly lighting it up this year. I know Jay Daniels. But even the games he's been in, it ain't like they just been world beaters.
They've had like all their main offensive players injured all season. It happens.
I'd let Jackson Dart coach the team himself before I hired Cliff Kingsbury.
Actually, you know who you should try to go snag, even though no one's ever going to give him another coaching chance. But if you want a good offensive mind to pair up with your quarterback, you should go get
McDaniels. Don't say that.
Yeah,
that would be retarded too.
I don't think he's sabotaging the fucking Giants.
That movie. They even had a sequel to that movie, and it was just as bad as the first one.
He knows.
I think I'd rather gamble on Cliff Kingsbury than McDaniels. But
I'd rather hire.
If you don't get any of the top dogs, then who are you going to go after?
Coach Traeger, God bless. Birds up. I'd take
He's
him over Lane Kiffin, Cliff Kingsbury, and damn whoever the hell else you said.
But who are they going to go get? I saw there was pushing around Mike McCarthy. Like,
No.
So give somebody a chance. Go get Brian Flores.
Oh, that would be a good one. I'd be up for that one.
Go get
He's
Brian
He's
Flores.
also suing the league right now, so that'd be funny.
Absolutely.
That's how it all started, though. I don't think he'll go there because that's how it all started. Remember?
What do you mean?
That's who Belichick accidentally texted the wrong Brian when he interviewed with the Giants. Remember?
Oh, I don't remember that.
They both interviewed. So Dayball and Flores both interviewed for the Giant spot, and then Belichick texted Brian. Then he was texting Dayball and said, "Hey, congratulations! I just got word that they're going to announce that they're going to hire you. Congrats!" But he accidentally texted Flores, and he was like, "Oh, whoops!" That's how the lawsuit started.
Really?
Don't be a dick.
You guys don't remember this?
I don't. Don't be a dick, Bill.
That's why I think Bill did. I think Bill did it on purpose.
I think it's oh, absolutely. His little subtle shade he likes to throw and shit.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it's incredible that Brian Flores is the only guy ever to have an 8-game losing streak and an 8-game winning streak in the same season. You know, normally if you're in the 8-game losing streak was first. They started out like 1-9 or something in that damn season. And usually you get fired in the middle of all that, man. And that guy said, "No, hold on, man. Watch this." And then they fired him any damn way. It's like if you weren't going to fire him in the middle of an 8-game losing streak, how the hell are you going to fire him after he wins 8 in a row?
I think he would be a good one, but I don't think he's going there because of all the scandal and stuff that happened before.
You're probably right. I didn't remember all that stuff.
So I don't know who they go get. That would be better.
Let's think about it.
We need a high profile name. Haven't had him in years.
I'm more about giving one of these coordinators another shot. Like Brian Flores, to me, I know he got a head coaching job, but the last memories I have of Brian Flores being a head coach was him winning 8 games in a damn row. And I'm saying that guy deserves another. I thought he shouldn't have got fired in the first place. He might all still be the head coach down at Miami right now. He might be if they wouldn't have sent him off down the pasture. But I don't know, man. I think the Giants got a lot of problems, and I think those first 3 names you named, I don't think they really helped them, man.
I don't think they're going to go with the first-time head coach again. I think they're kind of over that.
So we just give one that we've had a couple chances already and has made a career off like mediocre with McCarthy.
I wouldn't do McCarthy, but I think they are going to go with a veteran coach.
I mean, why would you?
I don't understand why they got rid of him anyway. The defense was the problem.
Could you see him trying to steal somebody else's head coach?
Who?
I'll tell you who I'd give a shot. Old Dave Canales down there in Carolina, man. That dude's doing some pretty good things with a shitty roster.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to go poach another coach in the NFL.
It is, but I got a feeling. I mean, I don't know how much money all these guys got a bunch of money, but I mean, the New York Giants versus Carolina Panthers. Just saying.
Yeah.
I mean, I think you'd be a fool to do that. I'd keep my ass down in Charlotte, hanging out where nobody's bothering me. But
yeah,
it'd be hard to say no to a shot to coach the New York Giants.
Yeah, I don't know. I still think Kingsbury would be a good fit.
You're full of shit.
Worth a gamble.
Fucking, you want that to happen?
Yes, he does. He doesn't have a good poker.
You heard it here first. All right, tell me about the game of the week, Michigan Northwestern. You think Northwestern keep it close, 10.5? It seems like it could be a good little ugly matchup there.
It's gonna be a weird one. This game's gonna be played inside Wrigley Field in Chicago.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh, yes.
Kind of weird. The line's gone down a couple points. I saw it 12.5 yesterday, down to 10.5. I think it's probably gonna wind up being a stay away from me. Because at first I was like Northwestern, and I flipped on the other side to Michigan when the line moved down. Now it's gone back down. And usually, whatever side I pick, I'm going to be wrong in this thing. So I'm probably just leaving this one alone, dude. Especially
I think you
on a baseball field.
I think because of that wacky stuff on a baseball, I think you just bet the under. It's going to be probably too weird out there.
Cold as shit, windy. Yeah, I'm with you, dude. I don't know. I'm leaving this game alone, Grass Guy. And I know you ain't betting. If you were going to bet anything this game, it's going to be against the team up north.
No, I ain't betting on shit.
That's fair.
Because if I bet against them and they win, it's going to ruin my whole fucking day. So no.
My best college football bet of the weekend. I will have a 5-unit play on this. I will be taking the Notre Dame Fighting Irish minus 12.5. 5-unit
Yeah, you
play.
love that one.
I've been telling y'all, man. I tried to give y'all 10 units the last 2 weeks, and nobody fucking listened.
I wouldn't say nobody.
Okay, not nobody. Majority.
Yeah. What about Arkansas? Can they upset LSU?
I was going to say, I think my upset of the week will be Arkansas over LSU.
That's what I'm thinking.
There's
too much money on Arkansas,
either.
though. I mean, Jesus.
I ain't betting on. What could fucking go wrong? I ain't betting on either one of those terrible ass football teams. Neither one of them have the same head coach that they started the season with.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, 62% of the bets and 99% of the money on Arkansas. Jesus, what could go wrong?
You think the life was sucked out of Penn State? Has Sparty got a chance?
Maybe. I thought about that too.
Yeah.
Quit betting on bad teams. I ain't touching it.
I love doing that.
I know. You enjoy pain.
Just don't pass over that North Texas game.
God, yeah, Grass Guy. Hell, tell him, Grass Guy. Lay it on him.
You got it. North Texas in the over.
North Texas UAB. What a barn burner.
There's going to be 130 points in that game. Well, I don't know what the weather's going to be like, so I got to look at that.
You better, take a peek at that, man. Birmingham ain't too far from here. I don't think it's supposed to be bad weather done this way this weekend.
What about Bama, Oklahoma?
That's what I was getting to. Bama, Oklahoma.
Man, I don't know in this one.
Bama by 17.
I like Bama. Yeah,
17.
I think, the way they're playing right now, Oklahoma's a little shaky. I think they could.
That Oklahoma defense is pretty good, y'all. I know they had the tough game against Ole Miss, but to be able to hold that Tennessee team to 26 points on the road at that, Oklahoma's defense is solid, man. And Alabama has had some struggles offensively this year. I know Ty Simpson's very, very good, and I think he may be the most NFL-ready quarterback, but I'll be honest, I don't know, if any of them are going to light it up on Sunday. But Ty Simpson's a pretty good football player, man. And I've seen a lot of that guy in gritty moments this year where he's had his back against the wall, and I keep expecting him to buckle, and he has not done that yet. So that's the thing giving me pause for calls there. But that Oklahoma defense is good too, man. I feel like this line is set right where it needs to be. It wouldn't completely blow my mind to see Alabama win this by exactly 6 points in some weird way.
I got an angle on this game. We'll get to that in a second. Some guy from Maine says, I've never bet in my life. Can you bet any denomination of money on these games, or is there a minimum? Most books make you bet at least $1.
Not all of them. Now, DraftKings, you can bet some cents and stuff. Most of them will make you at least
10 cents on DraftKings.
Yeah, you usually have to deposit
for a side, or is that just for a parlay?
You can bet. As
far as anything.
Yeah, you bet on anything.
Okay.
But they are going to make
minimum bet's $10 or minimum deposit. I think
$5 is the minimum deposit on DraftKings.
$5.
So usually most of them are going to make you deposit at least $5. But a lot of times if you're signing up, some guy from Maine like Grass Guy did today or yesterday went and signed up over at Bet365, put in one $5 bet, and they gave him $200 worth of free bets. So you're only, that's like hitting your parlay without hitting your parlay.
And then most books, like if we're looking at the NFL, for example, on a Monday, if you want to bet the Sunday games coming up, they'll usually have like a $3,000 limit that you can bet. And then Wednesday comes around, they'll open that up to 10,000. And then come the weekend, you can bet usually anything. In Vegas, it's usually 50,000. And then after 50,000, you have to get approval from the book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Most of the bigger books they will limit you sometimes too, depending on how much you win. You talk about like a Sporting and BMAC in here talking about these ones that have banned them and stuff for winning too much. Well, no, I think it's stupid. I think if you win more, they should just let you bet more because you'll give it back. But yeah, sometimes they'll limit you and stuff if you win too much, man. But that's a good problem to have.
Also, if you're betting like sides and totals, you can get more money on. If you're betting props, you get limited. Actually, even totals, you get limited. Like college basketball totals, used to be you get a lot of money down on college basketball totals, and now, especially in Vegas, they limit the hell out of you on that because books
it's bullshit too because they're already not giving you fair odds. They're already fucking you with the VIG and everything else, not giving you the fair odds, and then they want to limit what you can bet.
You want to know where there are no limits? Kalshi.
Absolutely.
I think Kalshi might take out these fucking books in another few years.
I told you yesterday, Grass Guy, I hope they got to bulldoze down every one of those big shiny buildings because they can't afford to pay for them. That's what I hope happens to these pieces of shit. And hey, Caterpillar, you're a Vandy fan, man. Where you at? Where you live? You still live around Nashville? I'm just in Chattanooga, man. I ain't far from Nashville at all.
Sounds like he's in Colorado because he's a Rockies fan too.
Oh, Right. You could. Yeah, that's weird. The Vanderbilt Rockies.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, no, Kalshi, I saw some guy who he was up like 26 grand this month on Kalshi, and he put $40K on Jets to win last night.
Ouch.
Good bet.
But he might have just put it on them to win last night. This is what they don't tell you, is when the Jets went up 7-0, he could have cashed out with a little bit of a profit.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
that's
dude.
right.
He probably may have done that. That would be smart.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I don't know though, the way they looked on that
because
drive.
you can't really bet on there like who's going to score first or whatnot. That's how you would bet it. You'd be like, I think the Jets are going to score first. Let me bet them. They're gonna. If I bet them at 15 cents, I think he could have sold at 23. I mean, that was 50% profit right there.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah. Have you done you've done parlays on Kalshi, right?
Yeah, you have to do it through the app.
Right. And but you can't. There's no cash out options on those, right?
There are.
Like if you're winning a couple legs, you can get a cash out option on those.
Yeah, they'll offer it to you. If it's like if it's like you're still at like a 1% chance of it happening, they won't do it. But if you if you have a 3-legger, like say a touchdown parlay, if 2 have hit and you have the second half to go, they'll give you a cash out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is better than DraftKings too, I guarantee it.
You said.
Oh yeah, they'll give it to you at the true odds.
Yeah. Oh, they give you. Yeah, the books are never going to give you the fair odds on the parlay. A minute ago when you said some guy put 40K. I thought you were talking about some guy from Maine down there. I was like, damn. I was like, he just told me he never bet before. Now he's dropping 40K bets. We've progressed quickly here.
Yeah, you know.
Start out strong.
Oh yeah, in Denver.
Okay. And he said from Rochester, New York. How far away is that from you, Grass Guy? Rochester.
The only thing with Kalshi,
that's about 5 hours.
Okay.
The only thing that with Kalshi with the parlays is right now they only have same game parlays. So and they're pretty limited on the same game stuff. But I mean, hell, we weren't just last Super Bowl, but they barely even had
I started to say
betting on there.
If anything you've seen through the progression of this college football season and NFL season, stuff like that, if one thing I know for sure is that Kalshi is going to evolve with the sports betting markets. They're going to continue to provide you more options and things like that as they get a better grasp on this. But those people, all you really got to do is start talking about it and asking them certain things. And usually a week or two later, you'll have those options on there. Man.
It's just a lot of coding and how they have to fit within the rules of prediction, right? Not an actual sports book. And then they have to figure out how they're going to make it work on their website. But yeah, you could barely they barely had Super Bowl stuff up there in February. And now look at
TD scores at the beginning.
They know they got the inside track.
Oh yeah, I read something that like they barely had anything for the Super Bowl, and then now sports betting in general is 80% of their action on that site.
I don't doubt that for a second, man. I don't, because that's in there. And hell, I remember back at the beginning of the season, I maybe they were out there, but I wasn't seeing any commercials for Kalshi and shit. Hell, I think I saw 3 or 4 last night watching that damn Thursday night football game.
Yeah, Pat McAfee's always talking about Kalshi. So is Sean Salisbury. They use Kalshi all the time.
Remember where you heard it first, okay? Who's been pushing Kalshi?
I did hear it from you first. I will admit that.
Yeah.
I 100%. I've always said that. I was like, the first guy that ever showed this to me was you last year during March Madness. And then over the summer, Uncle Bob was getting more into it and talking to me more about it, wanted me to start promoting this stuff more. And I was like,
I saw it, dude. I'm like, these odds are so much better. This is the future.
I will give credit where credit is due. The first person that ever taught me about any Kalshi stuff was you in March Madness last year. And I seen you just raking in on the first round, betting 20-point underdogs to be leading at half and shit and cashing out for 4 times your damn money and just don't even have to sweat the second half. And I'm sitting here taking years off the back end of my life trying to sweat it under 143 or something.
Yep.
He says, don't mean to derail the show. No, ask all the questions, man. We love these.
Yeah.
Yes. No, always ask questions. Always.
I mean, we're usually very professional and we stick to a script. I never go off topic and start talking about contests or anything like that. So today we will make an exception. All right.
A lot of times, some guy from Maine, like you sign up DraftKings, they're going to make you take a picture of your ID, like your driver's license and stuff. And they'll usually make you take a picture of that and verify that it's you. And I don't know how they jump through all. They
usually only do that when you. So when you first sign up, it's really you just sign up with a email and whatnot. It's when you a lot of the books. It's when you go to cash out is when you got to do all that extra stuff.
Yeah, and a lot of the times that is for like tax purposes because Uncle Sam will make sure he gets his.
They'll be happy to let you sign up and deposit money without verifying who you are.
Oh yeah, they don't give a shit. Just keep funneling in there. But when you start getting some out and they got to pay you and everything, they want you to be able to have to support that and everything else.
It's funny you say that because when I signed up for Bet365 yesterday, obviously I'm in DraftKings, I'm in Kalshi. So when I went to put my info in, I just clicked on one little thing and it says, "Oh yeah, we have your info," and it just filled all my information out automatically. It had my email, my address, my birth date. I'm like, how the fuck
You probably got
does this
that
site
shit.
know all this shit?
You got that shit saved in your phone somewhere or something.
Well, you know, they keep track of all this stuff. They know what we're betting on, all that.
Listen, I'm not even. A lot of people worry about like, oh, my stuff's gonna get out on the internet.
I'm not worried about that shit.
Nowadays, everything's on the internet. Like if you signed up for anything, it's all out on the internet.
Once
Like,
again, you stole my identity. You probably give it back.
Yep.
Put some money back
Got
in
that
that account
right.
for me. Let's see what is it. I actually got a
I
bag.
gotta go crank it real quick. Be right
Accidentally got a bag. Will loves that stuff. Will loves grinding his own coffee beans, man.
Oh yeah, I love cranking it.
1775
Cranked it 3 times this morning.
It's 1775 coffee still going on.
Heck yeah, and we got don't forget about our good old friend at Ranger Up Coffee.
Oh yeah, Ranger, man. Yeah, check him out.
Yeah,
He's a vet. Some of his proceeds go to the vets and stuff, man.
Every bag you buy, some of it goes there.
That's the kind of support we need, man, for those vets out there, bro. Yeah, go check out Ranger Up Coffee, man.
Yeah, the other good thing about Kalshi is they do get your information when you cash out, but they don't report anything to the IRS. They leave it all up to you.
Fantastic.
That is not financial advice. Please talk with someone about what you should report. I always report, of course.
Or talk to yourself or whatever you got to do.
Yeah. This Alabama-Oklahoma game, though, I think a good way to go at this would be if you like Bama, like Grass Guy does, you bet Bama parlayed with the over. If you like Oklahoma, you take Oklahoma parlayed with the under.
Ooh.
I don't see this going over and Oklahoma still covering.
Man, I don't know. That game, I don't want to stay away from that game, but I may have to, dude. I'm really on the fence in that one.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to be at Alabama in the over on Kalshi.
I don't know. Be careful of that over, dude. Be careful. I'm telling you, Oklahoma's defense is good. Alabama's defense is good. The offenses have not been just clicking on all cylinders. And usually when they get these little defensive battles, this could be like a damn 21-17 final or something.
You think I'm scared, Craig?
I know you ain't. I'm trying to help you, though.
Wait a minute, Craig. Scared money don't make money, right?
Scared money don't make money. Money saved is also money earned, though.
Good point.
Think about it. Alabama 28, Oklahoma 21. We're over.
Fuck this game. I'm done with this. There's other ones. What about Florida and Ole Miss? What's the money doing in Florida Ole Miss? Because that line's going way down. It's gone down like shit. 3 or 4 points. It's a 7:00 game. There it is right there.
34% of the money, 53% of the bets on Florida. Sharp action on Florida.
And how was he? 53. Leave that fucking game alone too. I don't see nothing in there. I wonder why the line's going down. I think the play's Florida, but then when Ole Miss comes out and wins it by 3 touchdowns, I'll be like, you knew that.
That's what I'm going to say. This is what you do. You take Florida on Kalshi at plus 3.5. You also take Ole Miss minus 19.5. Plus money both sides. It's either going to be a close game or a blowout.
Yeah, I mean that's yeah, fair enough.
I remember Kiffin last week. He knows the spread, and he went for it on 4th down.
And everybody's talking about Kiffin going to. They want to hire him down at Florida for the new head coaching job and all this shit. He might just try to beat him like a damn drum.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
What up, Miss Shelby? Said, hit me yesterday. Cricket, has anyone ever said you look like James Murr from Impractical Jokers? I don't think I've ever been told that one before. I think those guys are funny, though.
The other big game, which I love that we get Alabama, Oklahoma, and then right after we get inject Texas and Georgia into our veins. Georgia laying 6. This one's a weird one, man. Texas had a bye.
Take Georgia.
Yeah, I think Georgia's the right play here, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not confident in this Georgia defense.
Anytime you can get Georgia, that's why I'm kind of the same way with Alabama at home. Anytime you get them under a touchdown, I always want to do it. And I'm probably zigging on supposed to zag. I'm probably supposed to take Alabama and leave Georgia alone. And I'm going to wind up taking Georgia and leaving the Alabama game alone. So, but I've seen it go out to 6.5 now. And I just don't think Texas is that fucking good.
No.
I don't either.
I don't. I think they're frauds. I think they have been frauds. I think they should have got beat by Mississippi State. They could have got beat at Kentucky.
Yeah.
This team ain't that damn good. They damn near let Vanderbilt come all the way back up by 3+ touchdowns in the fourth quarter, you pieces of shit.
That's true, too.
I can worry about this game is the time that I want to lay it with Georgia here against Texas is the game that Arch Manning will look like what he was supposed to look like at the beginning of the season. You know what I mean? Like he'll have his
I don't know if he
breakout
can do that against that defense.
That's what I'm saying.
That defense not that good this year, though. Georgia's defense not what it used to be. Not what we think of.
I mean, y'all.
No,
I mean,
Arch problems with fucking pressure, man. I don't know. They'll definitely gonna get pressure on him. They might not get to him, but they'll get pressure on him. They'll force him into a bad decision or something.
Yeah, you don't even have to force that guy that hard to make him do that.
That's true too.
Yeah, but Arch, you know what? I'm just gonna bet. I'm gonna bet Arch that he actually does. He had a week off. Should be healthier. I want to bet him over his rushing yards.
That's not a bad bet.
Yeah.
If y'all can do that bet, I can't bet the college player props in Tennessee, not allowed. But yeah, I think that's a good bet, man, because I do think they're going to try to get after him and force him into those tough spots. I think he's going to have no choice but to use his legs, and he's an athletic dude.
Yeah,
yes, he is.
Just be careful out there when you're betting it, because as I learned when they played Florida, sack yards go against your rush yards.
Oh, in college,
Yes.
you do need to know that,
Yes.
dude. In NFL, like your rushing yards for quarterbacks is non-sack rushing yards. In
Bro,
college,
I was so mad because we had a parlay, and we had a couple of them. The only one that came through for us, one of the legs was rush or Arch over like 50 yards rushing. He had one that was like 39, and he had like 68 yards rushing. So I was like, oh, we cashed that one. And then that was his rush yards, or that was the team rushing yards, but his actual rush yards because he got sacked so many damn times.
I wouldn't bet
below
that.
it.
I wouldn't bet
pissed.
that now because of that on college player prop. Don't even bet those rushing yards because you'll have some shit where because realistically, Arch could wind up getting sacked 4 or 5 times in this game. Probably not going to happen because Texas got a pretty good offensive line, but it could totally happen with Georgia's defense right there, especially they mix up some different looks. We know Kirby's a defensive-minded guy that's going to scheme up well in this thing. So you wind up getting 4 or 5 sacks. You're going to have to get an extra 20 yards on that, so you might as well call it 70+.
I'm going to see.
Yeah.
I'm going to see what he is. I'm going to see where we're at.
Caterpillar says, cricket
If I remember, in the NFL, when they used to kneel down, you used to lose yards.
You do.
You do. You still do. Okay.
Yeah. I lost. I had 10 Super Bowl props. I went 9-1. The only one I lost was because remember Patrick Mahomes.
I remember
took those stupid fucking kneel downs, but he like would jump back 5 yards and then kneel it.
That was when we first started doing the show and stuff. I remember when that happened. That's so gross.
Missed it by the fucking hook.
Yeah. Oh, kneel down.
That's awful. That's awful.
I mean, I still went 9-1 on my props for the Super Bowl, so it was cool. But it would have been sweet to have the 10-0. You know,
of course it would have.
Absolutely.
On the last game of the year, of course.
Yeah, I just gets cruising into the off season.
And I had the Chiefs. And I had the Chiefs.
Damn, God, dude.
I know.
What about this Utah Baylor game?
Utah.
You still on Utah fully?
Yep, hammer Utah in this thing. They're about to boat race them, man.
Everything's on Baylor.
I don't know who Mark Rober on the Science Channel is, man. Science rules, though.
Everything's on Baylor. You still on Utah?
Absolutely, even more now. Good. Y'all know me. I ain't trying to bet with all the Joes and Toms and Dicks and Harrys. I ain't trying to bet with all them people.
Oh, God. Arch's rushing yards is at 20.5 for the over-under.
Yeah, I don't feel like a trap, does it?
No. You want to hear something gross, Crick?
Always.
If you want to get Arch at 61 or more rushing yards, plus 675, you want to get Arch at 91. That's the highest we'll let me go is 91 or more rushing yards. You can get yourself 44-1 on that.
Oh, hell, Ricky, I was high when I said that.
That's great. That's great.
Go right ahead, sir.
I'm about to have a $10 ladder on this one. There's some good payouts.
There's no way. There's no way he's getting that many yards.
I'm hoping he looks like Tim Tebow out there.
Hey, if you're going to bet it, I'm going to root for you.
Thank you.
Just saying,
That's a $10 ladder, dude. We start at like if he gets 40, you get plus 240 on it.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
First play of the game, he rips off an 80-yard run.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
You guys are gonna watch that, and you're like, "Fuck, Will was right."
Will's right. Oh, I'm not gonna lie. Every time you tell me one of those crazy things like that, and I see it go through, you're the first person that crosses my mind. I'm like, oh fuck. Now
I know what we're talking about.
I might hear this for at least half an hour in the morning.
Yep.
Hey, let's run through a couple of these games real quick, and then I'll let you guys get over to your show.
Oh yeah, hell, they're just having a silly goose time in here. I didn't even pay attention to the clock.
Yeah, no, it's a football Friday, dude. Just casual.
Right.
We just kind of go with the flow, man.
It's gonna be a golf Friday here in a couple hours.
That's right.
I'm jealous.
Daggum. Yeah, I'm a man of the people, bro. I'm just here for y'all's world. I'm just living in it.
If you guys do lives at 5:30 my time, I'm gonna have to outsource my viewership to some Eastern country just to watch at a normal time. Yeah, yeah. It's my schedule. I do this at 4:30 my time because I have to leave for work by 6, and then in the days that I don't work, like today, I got a bunch of little kids, and this is the only time I can do it when no one's awake.
Will got all the kids, man.
I got 5 kids,
Yeah,
so if I'm in here trying to do an 8 a.m. Pacific stream, my wife would kill me.
They already had a bunch of kids, and then they decided to try for one more, and God said, "Here's 2."
Yeah. They're about to be 2.
That's insane, dude.
In January, dude.
That's crazy to me. It don't feel like it's been 2 years, man.
No, it sure
That
shit
feel
does
like
not,
yesterday,
man.
bro.
It does.
Please tell
You
me you
think I
got
don't get-
neutered, brother.
No, it's the tubes were taken out when we had the
Okay.
twins.
Okay.
I said, yeah, no. Tie that.
They
thing
were already in there with the C-section, so we were like, might as well do it. And it was covered under
look,
insurance.
yeah, handle that now, Doc. Go ahead.
Yeah. The
I'm
getting
clearly-
snipped isn't covered under insurance, and I'm like, and I don't know.
You're clearly fertile.
Yeah.
Snip, tip, tie, all that shit.
It actually worked out well because we were debating if we were going to have another one after the last one before we realized it was twins. She was against it. I was for it. But then when it was twins, she was like, well, that settles that.
Yeah, that'll be it.
God said, no more arguments. Here's 2.
Yep. She goes, well, you got your basketball team you wanted. I go, yes.
When my mom, when I was a kid, my mom had her lady surgery, and I didn't understand those things at that point in time. And the way my dad explained it, he was like, well, son, just look at it this way. She don't have all the stuff in the present anymore. She just got the box it came in. And I said, fair enough. That's how it all clicked, man. I'm like, okay,
All right.
I'm with you. Just the box it came in, man.
Feel free to take my kids off my hands. Talk about high maintenance and needing to eat all the time. Yeah.
Need to eat and rides places and stuff.
I was telling my wife just last night, I'm like, I'm not ready for us to get to that stage. I'm perfectly fine taking our time getting there, but it's going to be great when they're older and we can just be like, listen, this is what's for dinner and you're going to eat it. Okay?
I catch myself all that SD be talking. I'm like, God, I feel like we're wishing our lives away, but damn, sometimes you look forward to getting those little moments where you can take a breather for a few and you don't have to do so much anymore. You don't have to completely keep them alive. They can control that a little bit themselves.
Yeah. Where you're fine. Like, hey, you can go play in your room and I don't have to worry about you guys trying to.
Dude, I'm telling you, it took me a long time. Like I was real bad because all my kids were like yours, young and stuff at the same, all under 5 at the same time and stuff. And I couldn't sit still, man. I finally had to realize that, hey, they're getting a little older now, bro. You can trust them a little bit more. You got to give them a little bit of a leash to, you got to learn some things the hard way in life.
Yeah. You just have to go in there when you hear screaming and crying. You know what I mean?
No blood, no problem.
Yeah.
I'm with it.
We're not there yet. I mean, they're not too
dirt
yet.
on it.
I just can't wait till it's like, this is what's for dinner. Because right now we're like, okay, we're going to make the girls this, the boys this. Then one of the boys doesn't want it. And it's like, well, shit, we got to,
That one wants chicken fingers. That one wants SpaghettiOs. That one needs a corn dog. That one over there.
Like, you could say, well, you just feed them all the same. Like, no, dude, my girls will throw shit on the floor.
It's like this.
What are you going to do? They're not even 2. You know what I mean? It's like,
yeah.
Well, shit, we got to try something else because I'm not putting you to bed hungry.
Just start pitching a fit with them, dude. When they slam something, you just slam it too and look right back at them.
No, I just look and say, well, I know what the dog's eating for dinner. Don't have to feed Pepper tonight.
Yep, absolutely.
I love the Commanders to win outright in this game. What do you think?
Do too. I agree. Tell us why, Grass Guy.
Tell us why.
Tell us why, man.
Know. Because all the money's on the Dolphins.
That's good enough for me.
People are trying to tell me the Dolphins are good now or something like that. Come on, please. Dan Quinn taking over the defense?
this is an overreaction if I've ever seen one in sports.
I
And
agree.
everybody's remembering that damn Bills game last week, and the Commanders know Jaden Daniels, all this different shit and stuff. Redskins winning that game this weekend, buddy.
Is he playing?
Also,
No. I wouldn't
also,
think so. I haven't heard that. He's not playing. He's out for some weeks, right?
Well, that's what I mean. I was being sarcastic. Like
I was thinking,
why,
the way that elbow turned last week, I wouldn't think.
no. So even though there wasn't like damage to like serious damage to it, he still has to leave it in a brace for about 4 weeks because although and he really can't move it. That's the whole point. He's got to let all that stuff kind of tighten back up. So he can't like. It's not a pain tolerance thing or anything like that. It's just he literally can't. He has to keep it in a cast.
Yeah, I did see where they said it wasn't as bad as they originally thought.
Like nothing poor.
Yeah, and that's they say that a dislocated elbow is one of the most painful things you can go through.
Yeah, that and a kneecap.
Yeah, I can imagine.
No, Mike McDaniels has got some swagger to him, right? He's got some swagger to him right now, and we know how he plays with swagger. When he's a little confident and a little cocky, doesn't usually work out for him.
No, guy's a dipshit. Him and his fucking caprice.
Yeah, I can't stand that guy.
God almighty. I'm sorry.
Oh, you know what, Grass Guy? I'm actually glad I didn't bet the or didn't look. Actually, I probably wouldn't have bet it last night, the Jets and that spread survivor. Because look, 2 things that would have kept me off of it. 1, 10% of people were on it. 2, it was plus 13.
Oh, and the push loses.
Ooh.
The push loses.
So all those people got eliminated.
Yes. I tried. Yeah, so 14% got eliminated.
That's actually a win. You didn't know that you could have a Patriots win and get 14% eliminated in the same breath.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Oh,
Lee, that's like a parlay, dude.
Dude, there was
Look at that shit.
There's only 916 now heading into this week.
How do you do it, man?
Piss excellence.
That's right.
Yep. Sure does.
Piss excellence. That's what we try to do. I'm going to win one of these things, and then maybe I'll stop talking about it so much once I finally win it, and I'm just too busy counting my money.
No, that's
you know
funny.
What I mean? I'm too busy. Give my fucking hat.
Damn, actually.
That is not true. If you won one of these, it would be like you probably just play the clip of whatever won it for you, like the touchdown that somebody scored. We just play that over and over again.
Oh yeah, for like the first week, and then afterwards I'd be too busy.
First week, my ass. First 6 months.
What if we just devoted the first show afterwards to let him just talk shit the entire time, and then he's got to shut up after that? How about that?
That'd be different than all the other shows we do.
Yeah.
I thought we were trying to get something different here.
Dude, this game, I don't know, man. I don't see the Steelers losing to the Bengals again, but the spread's weird. It's in that Vegas zone. I don't know if I trust this. I don't know. Maybe Rodgers is just falling off a cliff because he's 2 months into this. I don't know. What do you guys think about this game?
I don't see the Steelers losing again to this Bengals team. I think they kind of shot their wad with the new Joe Flacco stuff, and it's especially seeing the sharp money and the public money on the Bengals there. I've been kind of leaning Steelers in this thing the whole time, and the line's moved out a little bit, ain't it? If I'm not mistaken, I saw it 4.5 early in the week, and now I've got it at 5.5 there.
I've seen it at 5 most of the week, and then kind of 5.5.
So I mean, it's still moving out against the money there for the Steelers. I think the Steelers is a play in this one. I do.
I'm using them in some of my survivors, not spread, but just regular.
I like them for straight up survivor because these games in this division play weird anyway, and you do see a lot of field goal games and shit like that. But I do like the Steelers for a straight up survivor. But I think they're going to be okay to cover the spread in this one. I think anything under a touchdown, you're okay. What do you think, Graff?
It's tough when these two teams play. It really is. It depends on. I believe it depends on if the Steelers can get any pressure or not. Because if they don't and they just let him sit back there and throw, I think this could be an over game because the secondary is just not that great. I haven't seen it.
Right.
Is it
just
but
me?
I can also go ahead.
Is it just me or is this the hardest division in football to bet?
Oh, absolutely.
I think it is, dude. You never can tell on the totals, on the sides. You never know what's happening in these AFC North games, dude.
Weather takes a toll in all these games now.
Yeah, late in the season, it's cold in all these spots and shit.
Yeah, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, like I said, I lean Steelers in that one, but ultimately, I may wind up staying away from that game.
It should be
Yeah,
fun to
I don't know.
watch.
I'll be rooting for the Steelers to win by exactly 6 because that's what it is in the spread survivor. So both.
Okay.
Ooh, that's it.
Yeah, if Miami
See,
does
it
win,
pushes, that's crazy. Pushes lose,
Yeah.
right?
You didn't
Then
survive.
why
You didn't
don't
win.
you just put everything at a half?
Because
they
you
won't push us to
those
lose.
people- Yeah, they want the people at 14% get eliminated at a time.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because look at half of these games I'm gonna have to avoid because look at this. I'm rooting for Miami to win by exactly 7% right there. The Minnesota Chicago. I like Chicago, but I'm not gonna take 3. You know what I mean?
Right.
Take it's exactly 6. Can't take Green Bay
So
Giants.
there is a couple numbers that are halves.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
some are halves.
hooks, but they said some of these on that, like you'll see on the books, man. Like when we look at them, telling they ain't really moved because they got it juiced to one side or the other when it's really sitting on an even number. But just DraftKings, most of the time they're going to put the hooks on there. But even them in the NFL, just because the key numbers are more in the NFL, so you got to put some of those off the hook.
Yeah, I think I like the
10%
Bucks
is on San Francisco. I kind of want to go Arizona here. 10% is on San Francisco.
Ooh.
That's a lot. What was that last thing you said, Grass?
I think I like the Bucks to cover that spread against the Bills.
Man, be careful of that, y'all. I know everybody. That's another recency bias thing where they're sitting there and the Bills played so bad last week. The Bucks coming off the loss at home, and I'll be honest, the Patriots whipped our ass in that damn game, dude. They really did. Now we got to go on the road to a Buffalo team that ought to be pissed off too.
But we also whipped Buffalo's ass.
I mean,
yes,
good football
Buffalo's
team.
Fraudulent, man. I'm sorry. As good as their offense is, they are a fraudulent team.
Buffalo's fraudulent, but so is Tampa Bay. I've been telling y'all that all along.
I think that's more because of injuries than anything.
I've been a Bucks fan my whole life.
If you had Irving and all your guys healthy, that would be a fucking firepower team.
That may be true, but that's not the reality.
No, it's not.
So I'm just saying, like Baker can only. I love Baker, man. That's my quarterback. I hope he don't never leave, but he can only do so much. And once again, God forbid, but Baker puts him in a lot of spots where he could take some shots to get himself hurt, man.
Yeah.
And if that
I'm gonna have one of my remaining entries here on Cleveland.
That's fucking.
How many entries you got left?
Gross. I think I have 4.
7.5?
3 or 4.
Oh, you got 4?
Yeah.
Is that
of
7.5
the
Cleveland?
Yeah, 7.5.
I don't hate that.
I don't hate that either.
Everybody thinking the Ravens are just back to
in Cleveland.
In Cleveland, it's always hard to win in Cleveland. Anyway, look at the Packers winning a 13-10 loss. Brick.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the Philly Detroit game?
Oh boy,
I like Philly.
I like Philly too. I think I'm going to use one of my entries on them.
Yeah,
I like Philly. Anything under a field goal.
I mean, Detroit, they kind of seem fraudulent too. They look good against bad teams, but
they're just Jekyll and Hyde.
And they're going to be outdoors.
Is Dan still calling the plays?
Yeah, but I mean, he called the plays against a Washington defense.
I mean, back-to-back road games too.
Yeah, tough game, primetime game.
I like Philly, man. Like I said, I tried to.
Okay, so we know that the Lions are. I think he's undefeated after a loss. He always covers the spread or something like that. So what happens when he does that? What happens the next game?
Oh, that's a good.
Probably
question.
Covers because he covers 70% of the games.
I was going to say he covers a lot. I mean, it's smaller
because that would be a good stat to look at too.
Yeah,
he in this one, man. I'm telling you, I just think that.
Let's see what the money's doing in that one.
What up, Folsom? How you doing, man?
82% of the bets, 86% of the money's on the Lions.
And for the record,
you got sharps on the Eagles.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go with the sharps.
Yeah, I would too.
Yeah, no, I like the Eagles too.
Why is the public against the Eagles like that at home?
Because the Lions put up 44 points last week, and the Eagles won 10-7 in a gross game at Green Bay, and nobody's everybody forgetting the Eagles the champs till they ain't.
I know. Public is fucking stupid.
And Folsom, I never thought the damn Steelers would run away with that division. I told y'all that all along. That's why I said don't rule the Ravens out yet, even when Lamar was hurt, because there wasn't nobody running away with that damn division.
I don't know. I feel like it's the same amount of players. I think we just are in the moment, but there's a lot of injuries every single year.
Mm-hmm.
Every year, dude. Part of the game, man. It always seems like, when you see it right there and it's just in the moment, once again, the recency bias and stuff like that. But you see a lot of big dogs. Hey, that's just part of the game.
Yeah.
God, I want to take the Cowboys, but I don't like the money on them.
I ain't touching that damn game, dude. I don't know what that team is going to be. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah,
I don't know what their mindset is. That feels like a trap game. Biggest shit. That defense was awful before all the problems.
Crick, you want to know something disgusting that would, if I do it, it will definitely backfire on me?
Yeah, tell me so I can fade it.
I want to take the Broncos +4.
Don't do that.
But with my luck, remember how many times we said only 2% of games ever land exactly 4?
27-23 final.
That would be my luck. Kansas City would win by exactly 4.
It'd probably be 24-20 because the total's 44.5.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
24-20 final on that one. Bet the exact score, Chiefs to win 24-20 over the Broncos.
Yeah. Oh, man, there's some gross ones this week. I think I'm going to stay away from the San Francisco one and just hope Arizona covers. Because then that will knock out 10%.
I'm not.
Just take the Packers.
But it's 7. I have the Packers in my main survivor.
The Packers have looked like shit for a while. The Giants are completely deflated.
Look, don't do it now. Damn sure. I was probably about to ask who they're playing. Damn sure don't bet them Packers -7 against them Giants. Now, Giants money line.
Why? Because of Jameis Winston?
He'll
throw 4 fucking picks.
Because of you. That's the only reason. I don't even care who's playing for them. They let you quarterback that thing, grass guy.
The money. I am going to bet Packers -14.5. I think if they do win, it's just they're going to be rolling.
If they don't win by, they're either going to win by 2+ tutties, the Packers, or they're going to lose straight up.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I'm with you. Giants money line.
I went out back earlier to pick up dog shit, and I found a better team than the.
What'd you say, Grass?
I got $200 worth of free bets. I'll jump on that.
$200? No. Calm down. I didn't say you could bet it with me.
I didn't say I'd use it all. I'm just saying I could throw a unit on that.
No, you can't bet it with me. If you bet it with me, it's a loser.
You damn right it is.
Just take Green Bay -14.5 with me. We'll just ride that wave.
There you go.
Y'all do that.
That way, if your team gets crushed, at least you made money.
Y'all take Green Bay -14.5 if you're allergic to money.
And that's going to get clipped on Monday's show.
Bookmark. I had one bookmark for Grass the other day, and I didn't have time to clip it out. He always likes to bet against his Rangers and fade them, talk all this shit. And I've been trying to tell him bet that team on the road. And the other night we found one. And he was telling me, "No, we have a terrible record against the Lightning. All this stuff. We're not winning this game by multiple goals. Yada fucking yada. Winner. Count all the money. Hell, we could have took it out farther than we did. You know it."
We could have, but you know what? That's not going to happen that often.
It's happened every time I've told you.
Us.
It's happened. It's undefeated, never lost when I've told you. We got
small
that
sample size.
It don't matter. It's time stamped. It's on camera. Time to go to
you
Denny's.
You must not have the kids with you today, man. You got to go to Denny's. Dude, that sounds like fun.
A crackhead, man. There'll be some real nice waitress with a mole with a big hair growing out of it. She take good hair.
Listen, that place is a lot better than the Waffle House. I'll tell you that right now.
Denny's and Waffle House both suck.
Dude, we used to go to Denny's all the time in college because they had the cheapest beer. You get like $6 pitchers of Rolling Rock.
I started to say you went to Denny's.
Whoa! You get beer at one of them places?
At Denny's? Yeah, you can get beer.
Yeah, nah, you don't get that shit up here. No.
Oh yeah, we got it. Well, I mean, it was a college town. It's Pullman, but yeah, you go down there, get $6 pitchers of Rolling Rock with some eggs and bacon.
Denny's,
oh yeah,
Denny's ain't real big around here. I always eat Denny's when we were on like Florida on vacation and shit.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's way overrated.
Okay, tell me about this Panthers Falcons game because here's where I'm at with it. I'm gonna stay away from it, but I don't think everyone's gonna be like, well, the Panthers beat them 30-0. And I would agree that game, if you look statistically, that game was a lot closer. Like the Panthers should have won by 7, not by 30 in that one. If you take out all the bullshit.
Yep.
If it was like, no, this was a legitimate win, I would have been like, well, there's a clear matchup issue here. But it was a lot of favorable kicks going their way and different field advantage and fumbles and stuff. So I understand why the Falcons are favored in this one. But I cannot bet on a team coming back from Europe without taking a bye. We've seen it too many times.
That's a good point.
And the Falcons have been in two decent games last year.
Should have won that game last week.
They should have won the game last week. They came back against my Patriots a week before. I mean,
oh yeah, they were getting blown out in that one and came back. So maybe they're just playing a little bit better football, man.
But I think coming back from Europe is what's going to make them a little flat.
Man, I don't know. I don't know how much we can read into all that shit, really. I mean, all these guys are flying on luxury jetliners and shit. It ain't like they're fucking riding a boat across a big pond.
I can't believe you guys didn't know Benny served. Yeah, Money Maker says Denny serving beer. Holy shit, I need that. Yeah, dude, cheap beer too.
Cheap beer. It'd have to be cheap beer to eat that nasty ass food. Facts.
You don't like the Grand Slam from Denny's, baby?
No, dude, I don't.
I was a fan of that.
Oh,
Definitely.
I don't
I
like.
love all that shitty food. So, oh yes. Eggs over my hammy? Oh yeah.
Can't do it. I'd rather go to the grocery store and make my own breakfast, man.
Oh no, I agree. I haven't been to a Denny's in probably 15 years at least.
I have never been to Denny's because I decided to go to Denny's. I've always been there with somebody else, and they're just like, I'm probably ride with them, like my parents when I was a child on vacation. They're like, we're going to go to Denny's. And I couldn't just be like, fuck that. Now I can be like, fuck that.
Listen, for any of you out there that ever, if you're a little backed up, just go to Denny's. Get the Grand Slam.
Yeah,
That'll clean you right out.
X is better than Miralax.
Especially if you add a Rolling Rock to it.
Yeah, if you're adding that Rolling Rock.
Yeah, Rolling Rock make you shit through a screen door anyway.
My wife loves that stuff. If she drinks beer, that's what she drinks.
Later, Caterpillar. You have a good one, man. Enjoy your Denny's.
Hey, man, you be safe.
Hey,
Yeah,
easy,
enjoy that Denny's, bro. Good luck to your Commodores this weekend, man.
Oh, man.
Or I don't think they play this, but I think they're on a bye this weekend. But when they go again, man, good luck to them.
Anyways, I'll let you guys get over to your show. Let me raid you real quick.
Yeah, well, let me go ahead and get out of here and get that started up. Grass Guy, you hang out with him, finish this up, and just when y'all wrap this up, come on over in there, and I'll get us ready to get started then. Chat, y'all have a great day, man. We'll see y'all tomorrow, man. We're going to do a little special episode of Crick's Corner, probably about 10:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're going to bring Jamie in, man, hang out with us. We're going to talk some cow shit. Ain't no telling what we're going to talk. We're going to talk what Jamie wants to talk, man. So we'll do that tomorrow. But y'all have a great day, man. Be safe and good luck. Yeah, right, absolutely. We'll see you in a minute.
I'll see you Sunday, sir.
Will, you be safe. Have a great day, sir.
You too. Later, buddy. And then it was just us. Now we can shit on his balls. Man, they suck, don't they? No, I'm just kidding.
we're winning.
Yeah, a little bit. I'm glad he's taking it well. You know, he's being realistic about it, not arguing that his team should be in and whatnot.
No, he's actually arguing for the opposite with other Vols fans, which I really like. He's telling them, shut the fuck up. They don't belong there.
Exactly. I knew he would be that way because I was like, I hope Crick takes this side. Ripper said we'll raid the show before it's up. Yeah, that's right. That's how we do it over here. All right. That's how we do it. We're raiding. Anyways, what do you got going this weekend?
Just some football, man. I started painting the house up, so we're starting to paint the house room by room, doing that. I got leaves are falling like crazy. Got to start cleaning that shit up. You know,
my kids
November in the Northeast.
They love doing that shit right now. Like my kid's like, can I go pick up leaves outside? I'm like, yes.
Oh go. Yeah, you got to rake the pile, jump in it with them, all that shit. You know.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying them loving to do this kind of stuff now because when they're older, they're gonna be like, I don't want to do that. What do you mean?
Oh yeah. No, the boys will help you until they get about 10, 12. They start getting some friends and shit like that, and they're like, yeah, no, I don't have time for that no more.
Yeah, they start getting lazy. Like, I don't want to do that. What are you talking about? Take out the garbage. What? Anyways, hey, thanks for joining us this one.
It goes quick. My son's 31 already, and I got 2 grandkids. It goes like that very fast.
I know, dude. We were just talking about. I can't believe the girls are about to be freaking 2. It's just like, where did that go?
It goes fast, man. It goes real fast.
I know. It's scary. That's why I'm enjoying it while I can. He came out there and normally I would do like the oil change and stuff like that, like while they're asleep, but I just got everything set up because he was really excited to help me with the oil change. So I was like, okay, I'll wait.
You got to, man. Those are priceless times.
Oh yeah. He's like, so then you do this and then you do that and then that. I'm like, yep, right here. And we do that. Screw this in. Okay, thanks.
That's it. We teach you how to do it.
Yeah, exactly. That way, I want to teach him when I was young. That way, when he's older, no problem, man. Thanks for coming on. This was a lot of fun. We'll have to do it more often.
Listen, anytime. I'm off on the winter, so if you anytime you want something extra in, I'm in. Definitely.
Perfect. All right, guys, go over and raid Crick. Go join. Oh, we got 20 people waiting over there. That's what I'd like to see. Crick started.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't believe the followers not going up. We were at 902 over there, and now it's 900. I mean, what's going on? Let's smash the like button. Give them a follow. Let's get Sports Picks to 1,000. Come on now.
Exactly.
Anyways, you guys have a good weekend. I'll be live later today, hopefully. If not, you'll see me guys tomorrow morning. I do have to work tomorrow, so it'll be a normal scheduled show, 7:30 Eastern. But we can go a little bit longer tomorrow, depending on what I have to talk about, because I don't have to leave until 7. So instead of 6, my normal time, we get started an hour later on Saturdays. Anyways, you guys have a good day. Grass Guy, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy your show with Crick.
No problem, man.
Back tomorrow morning, bright and early. Until then,
good luck.
can you do it? Good gambling and game on.